I never unmuted my microphone. Good. We're working on a different setup than usual, so we're gonna speedrun that intro that I just did. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, you're laughing at me. It's fine. Just real quick, unapologetically black and fast schedule comes out tomorrow. Keep your eyes out on our website and our social media. I'm adjusting my microphone volume on the fly. And if the Frame Fatales is coming up February 27th, you can go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on that. And of course, today is the last day of January. It's the last day to get in your subs and bits for the PCF total for AGDQ 2022. We were about halfway there to 3.5 million last time I looked at the tracker. So you can still bump that up a little bit more and see how close we can get it if you got your Prime subs laying around. But we got Monkey Ball Banana Mania tonight. 3 different runs, 3 different runners. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're starting off with Helix. So how you doing today, Helix?
Hey, I just kind of chugged a mug of coffee because honestly I was really tired after my stream today for some reason, but got some coffee. I'll be awake and ready to play and commentate for this whole Banana Mania block.
Yeah, and both of the other 2 runners are here on comms, so why don't we have them introduce themselves. Peas, you're next in the channel, so why don't you say hello?
Oh, well, you said peace, so hello. I'll be doing the jumps category as the last part of the show.
And Petrus, how are you doing today?
Hey, what's up? Hello, I'm here. I'm Peter, Peaches Incorporated. I'll be doing the second segment of this with a special mode run, so that'll be exciting. Happy to be here. Sorry, I kicked my mic and unmuted it like right before the show started, so that was on me. That extra like 30 seconds of timer there. No big deal. Mike survived, but I have some apologizing to do later. So yeah, let's hop right into it.
Yeah.
All right. So you saw, if you were watching AGDQ 2022, just a couple weeks ago, you saw me and Peter race through story mode in this game. None of these categories are story mode. Excuse me. I will be playing. Probably like the most normal gameplay you'll see today will be from me running SMB1 Marathon. I'm going to do this in ranking challenge mode. Going to pick Tails because that's my favorite character in this game. Tails is the best monkey, don't question it.
Anyway.
Yeah, you see SMB2 casual, normal, expert, and master here. Marathon is all 4 of those wrapped into one fun category. And it's ranking challenge has like an in-game timer. It's a bit faster to do it here, so that's where I'm doing it instead of in main game. And then as a bonus, if I were to get a good time, if I were to PB, then I would get to upload it to the in-game leaderboards, except not really because that never works for me for some reason, but we also have speedrun.com, so I don't care.
Yeah, really just menacing like vendetta they've got against Helix for some reason. They in particular just can't upload to like most of the categories in the game.
It works for SMB1 in story mode, it doesn't work for the SMB2 stuff, I don't know.
Anyway, stay in your lane, stay in your territory. You're an SMB1 player.
But enough talk, let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, give us a countdown whenever you're ready.
Alright. This is fine with in-game time, but for RTA purposes, we will start as soon as I clear this control screen. So on go. 3, 2, 1, go! And now we're loading.
Nice work, nice go, good energy.
Good luck.
Not so tired after all, I can see you all coming back. The second win.
So if you've watched speedruns of the original games, Monkey Ball 1, 2, Deluxe, you'll probably notice that a lot of them, people start by going diagonally. That's called boosting, because diagonal inputs in the original games are stronger. This is not the case for Banana Mania. The strongest input we can do are cardinals. And so we just want to hold forward where possible. And you might think, how do you go fast without boosting? Well, luckily the game's physics are just faster than the originals in general. Like top speed is faster, acceleration might be too, don't quote me on that. But the time I got on simple from holding up is like way faster than you normally get in the original games, even with boosting, so it works out. We're coming up on the first warp goal of the run here on switches. This goal will be green in color. And I just completely hopped over it.
Watched that happen too, saw it coming.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Made that happen.
Completely threw me off.
That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of that setup is based on like the speed they usually come into it with, so having to redo it from behind totally changes the pattern.
Yeah. See, there we go. That's how that's supposed to look. Alright, so we're skipping a level. Green goal skip 1 level, red goal skip 2. And that's the gist of warp goals. I will be taking them throughout this run. Skipping stages is fast. Shouldn't need to explain that too much.
Although, in some cases, actually, particularly a good example is the one you just did. Because this game is measured in-game time, and the timer only runs like precisely when the level is playing. In the case where Helix actually skipped switches, they only save like the time it takes to fall out on the bonus stage that comes right after, which is like a couple seconds. So, in some cases, we don't take warp goals because we're very comfortable with another stage that's like not that much slower to play out. Really depends on the playstyle of the player. Yeah.
Yeah, there's one coming up in Advanced that I'm purposely not even going to go for the warp goal for because the warp goals are really difficult to get, and I just got destroyed by those goalposts.
Oh!
Wow. That looked good to me, too. Like,
But, that's a pretty good introduction to the concept that we'll probably use to, you know, make excuses and complain a lot in the future, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a party ball that time.
It's a monkey's paw thing, you know? Anyone who complained about the party ball got an easier party ball in this game, but they unfortunately punished us with very, very thick goalposts in this game, so whenever we die, it's probably the goalpost, not the party ball instead.
Alright, well, that time the goalpost helped me.
Nice recovery, nice recovery.
You want to land straight in the goal. Normally I do, but it's not my day for that strat, but that's alright. There's plenty of category left to play. As you can see in the top left corner, there are 140 stages here. Obviously I'm, skipping some of them, but I'm probably playing, well, like 115, 120? Probably close to 115. But
Yeah, there aren't that many. There aren't that many warp goals until like the very late game portion of the stage. You end up playing a whole lot of casual and normal.
Yeah.
Especially normal extras, which is like some really long levels, and they just have no warp goals at all. So.
You will probably hear us refer to these as beginner and advanced at least once. That's because they're called beginner and advanced in the original games, but they changed it in this game to casual and normal. I think to match the Banana Splits naming scheme.
Not necessarily, because advanced is still there. Normal's definitely there. Expert is advanced in Banana Splits.
What?
That makes me even more confused.
I'm getting like double like force fed trivia that I didn't even know I didn't know.
Yeah, it goes beginner, normal, advanced, master. So. The more you know.
Category just messed up. Honestly,
that makes me so mad.
Mania was being toxic, like calling beginner casual, like what an insult, right? But apparently, no monkey ball game can keep it consistent with the difficulty names.
For real.
Beautiful.
We will probably accidentally say beginner or advanced and expert a lot. Yeah. Just know that when we're talking about expert, we're definitely talking about the right thing that we'll play at the moment. Otherwise, who knows? You can't trust us.
So, really sick thing that's about to happen here. Someone wants to explain this for me? Go ahead. I have a little bit off to the left, but
we'll miss trajectory. Yeah, that's the very first pause strat I guess we're seeing in this run. So basically, like in the originals, we can look at the timer and pause at certain times. Check the exact frame that we're paused on in order to make precise things happen. But in this game, there's a special, cool feature. Call it a feature. Call it a bug, a bad thing, objectively. But every time you pause the game inserts like 0 stick input for a whole frame of gameplay. So when Helix paused there, they didn't actually do anything on the stick, but because the game paused, it went neutral for 1 frame, which created the switch collision that allowed them to skip straight to the goal. So, yeah.
Yeah, I guess we weren't super prepared to explain that this early because I found that strat today.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I only learned that too.
Yeah, this happened a day earlier. I wouldn't have done that strat, and we would have had a better commentary flow regarding that, but that's alright.
Awesome. Well, I thought we nailed it.
That was pretty good. You still did. I put you on the spot, and you did great. I'm proud of you. That was a terrible folder.
They call me Spot.
That folder gave me nothing to work with. I'm looking for like a high clip up into the air that I can sort of just take to the goal for the fastest cycle. Okay. I need higher clips. It's so hard to react to these smaller ones.
Watch out! The stage is called folders. So the platforms are actually folding inward sometimes, so there's like a hole. You gotta be careful of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna.
Nice moves.
You're just gonna go.
Getting there that early, like that particular cycle, you won't see too often in casual play if you just hang out on the right rail, because staying airborne lets you go faster because friction is bad. So
and
even
like,
in the beginning,
objectively, terrible idea for me to try to do that. Awful idea. I should have played it safe, but I really didn't want to. I was so mad at the level.
I mean, even there at the end, they could have just died too because they were going just fast enough that goalpost could have just like magically thickened itself and like knocked them out. So that was really lucky anyway.
Yeah.
Goalposts in this game. When we say they're menaces, they're menaces.
I did it anyway, and it worked out.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Here's the last stage of casual. Normally, you're supposed to go and like hit a pause button here to stop these cubes, and I really don't care. Like you can't make me. You can't make me. I'm a speedrunner. Ow!
Just like when Birth actually.
If you can make me.
The cube dude was actually trying to help. Think about
That
it.
almost shot me in the goal. That would have been sick. That would have been. No, that wouldn't have been IL record actually. Deadline. Shout out to Deadline. Found a really cool IL strat for this stage lately. IL being individual level. Yeah, people compete to get the fastest times on each individual level as well, and the IL speedrun scene for this game is actually popping.
Oh, it's
just
boss
as much as
yeah,
RTA.
More so in sometimes actually. There's so many players, setting times all across the game. Any level you see in this game, whether you be on console or PC, you can record an IL speedrun and see how it holds up in the Discord. Would recommend.
I'm gonna go for clips here because I want
Awesome.
to. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's go.
You said that was easier in challenge mode. I might actually believe you.
I agree.
I wouldn't even be brave enough to do that in story mode.
I agree with myself. I agree with what I said the other day. And that is
All right. Well, that's 2 out of 3 people agreeing. Let's see if we can get a tiebreaker with Helix. Am I?
I said I agree. Like I don't know why I said I agree. And I felt like I had
do it
to
again,
make
Peter.
Look, all our names have like a predominant like E sound in them. It's really hard. I could call these teachers just as likely. I'm sorry.
Helix, Peas, Peter.
Can we get like a new vowel? Can we be a little bit more creative here?
No.
I'm thinking letter E. Can I get an A in the chat? Thanks.
Ah!
Don't let that distract you from the fact that I was putting you on the spot and interrogating you, Peas. Do you agree with me that Helix should be fired from this job right now? I thought so.
Well,
So I should explain
wouldn't
what I
be
just did, by the way, because I just completely ran off the stage, and if you don't know why, it's probably looked really strange. Bonus levels in this game, if you fall out, like they don't care because you can just skip past them. They're meant to be, in the original games where they were life-based, they were meant to just be where you could collect bananas and help yourself progress toward an extra life. And then if you did fall out, it just advances you to the next stage and doesn't take a life. Obviously in this game there are no lives, but that mechanic is still present. So we just fall out of bonus stages as quickly as we can. Also, Gravity Slider, I slowed down on purpose because if you're going really fast, sometimes the goalpost just destroys you. You can get have a concrete goal tape moment where you just do not go in. It's so weird. I'm gonna go for a really hard strat here.
And I'm of the firm belief. Oh, rip. And I'm of the firm belief that I guess the monkey / characters in this game are allergic to tape. Apparently, allergic to gold tape.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I saw that recently, actually. I tried to opt for Tails, like I was going to record his first birthday the other day, but when I pulled out my tape recorder, he actually just started profusely sneezing, just all over the place. I realized that I couldn't catch it live, so sorry, I can't share that footage.
There we go. There's that real strat. I'm glad I hit that within 3 tries. I really wanted to show it off. It's really difficult and not something I would normally do in a category of this length, but it is in the normal world record, which is, just the normal section. It's only 40 stages, not counting work goals, so it's way shorter.
Very, very, very short.
It seems like there's a common theme in your commentary so far of there's this strat that could be really fast, but the goalposts are mean.
Yep. We set up the excuse early on. We're gonna use it. It was a wise investment. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Gotta mention. You know what? We give too much credit to goalposts. Let's talk about the top of the goal. That thing's huge. If you hit that, you know where you're going to the goal. We gotta spread out the blame.
There are more strats that I don't go for them because they're just really hard, rather than goalposts specifically, but yeah. I love stepping stones, by the way. Ooh, dribbles. Peter, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, sure. So, dribbles. We spent a long time looking for a really cool strat for this stage because there's a lot of really cool skips in the original. It's a very long stage to play out in its entirety. But basically, Helix is going to line up a square placement in order to try to get hit up by the dribble, like so, in a very cool and scipular fashion. I mean, I think I covered basically everything cool about that in the time that you got it really fast. Could have thrown it in net for me to have some time to explain it further, but whatever.
At first try, well, okay. I'm really glad I first tried that because I was going horribly earlier today. So
anyway, as a retroactive sort of speech, basically because the dribble is rounded, if you hit it at a certain angle, it knocks you into the ground, but then also knocks you up but forward at a certain angle. and we can use that to skip over the moderately small gap between you and the end of the stage there. So yeah, that's what they did. Cool square position queue situation.
So what was that word you used there again?
Scipular?
Scipular?
Yeah.
I'm
It's a good word.
I'm glad you noticed. It just kind of came out. I wasn't going to address it or anything, but
I
think it was the right word for the job.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can't use a word that fantastic and then have me not address it. That's not how this works.
Cool. Well, I'm glad I have someone watching my behavior, making sure I am kept in line and stuff. I need that.
I
like for
right here.
I like for
need to
someone
do a
like me
specific
that.
trick.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I was gonna say I like for someone like me who's not super familiar with this. When you just turn and go off the stage, I'm not always sure if that's a bonus stage or if there's just a level down there.
Well,
yeah, there might be some level down there. Let's have a look.
Oh,
No, not this time.
not here, but you know, bonus stages. Yeah, there's a level down there, and then there's a level up there. So, regardless where you go to a level.
It's kind of neat, actually. I think in SMB1, I don't know if they brought this back for any other game, but like in SMB1, when you finish a stage and then you rise up at the end, you can see the preview of the next level above you. So in theory, the stages, I don't know if they still follow this canonical rule set, but they are above you, not below you. So falling out on purpose, not a good idea.
So I was going for clips off of the maze here to sort of just leap over the whole thing. It's really hard to do. The stage is way friendlier in story mode. I think it's because the maze in general is closer to the starting platform in story mode, whereas it's farther away here, so it's harder to like clip off of it and such.
Yeah.
So
you kind of just go for that skip every time you do a run like of normal, and then like if you get it, it's bonus, and if you don't get it, it's exactly what you expected.
Pretty much. So launchers is coming up. I would love to take the green goal here, but frankly that is extremely difficult in this game. We don't have a setup for it quite yet. So I'm just going to do the best blue goal finish that I can, and then take the warp goal on randomizer instead, which is the next level. Ooh, beautiful! So much friction.
Nice.
I know blue goal. That was awesome.
Nice.
Clean launchers gameplay. I mean, you make me proud. Honestly, I was wishing upon you actually secretly in my head blessings of good launchers friction. Well done, well done.
You're the one who taught me how to do it. It works.
So what do you mean by friction there?
Hold on. Awesome. Okay, I got what I wanted from randomizer as well. And then Arthropod has a really difficult cycle. You just kind of have to launch yourself into the hole as it's falling. So friction, you know, like generally how friction works in real life. When you get friction, you slow down, and that's pretty much the same for this game. If you want to slow yourself down, get friction.
So you're trying to like
rubbing against the tower. What's up?
So you're trying to say like stay attached to the side of the tower as you're going up to slow yourself down?
Yes,
exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. We literally hold the input that is the direction of the tower the entire time while the ball and camera is rotating around the tower. We try to like stick our input to wherever we think the tower is next. And the more you do that, the slower of a hit you get up, which means you'll spend less time wasted in the air. Woo!
What was that?
I got so lucky.
What was that? Woo!
Pardon my southern, but what in tarnation?
I just died heavy here. I was off cycle on auto doors, and I like very slightly misjudged when I needed to go, and I just ended with the doors smacking me into the goal.
That is
that
so
doesn't normally
lucky.
happen.
You can't tell because it's such a short distance to the goal, but that is like a massive amount of speed. If that's in any direction but the goal, you're dead.
I got so lucky.
That was extraordinarily lucky.
Going for a clip here. Oh, that's a really low clip. Wait, can I save this? Oh.
I have a genuine question. What's everyone's favorite like auto doors? You know, I personally I'm a big fan of Walmart's auto doors.
See, I always call that one Walmart Simulator.
So probably Team Walmart in that case. Yeah, I've always thought that the revolving doors, well, they're not exactly automatic, but they kind of are automatic when like other people are in the revolving doors. Those I've always been a big fan.
I have a similar answer because sometimes there'll be the revolving door that has a motor on it, so it is automatic, and you stand in and you walk. Sometimes? Yeah,
I love those.
They're so good. You don't have to push on it at all. It's amazing.
That's bonkers. See, they remind me of reversible gear, the stage too, you know. So, and that's a much better stage than auto doors in this game. So, would have to go with the revolving doors piece, though. Good question.
Yeah.
And if I had to pick a brand, whichever one likes Monkey Ball the most on, social media and pings me at the same time.
At Teachers Inc. Let's go.
That's right.
I'm gonna go for a skip here on ring bridges. This is like really hard. What am I supposed to do with that? I need a higher hit. Come on now.
They should literally
You
do
got it
like,
this time, though.
I agree. I can work with this. Oh, okay. Awkward.
This should
Light
be
nudge,
Sonic
light
and
nudge.
Tails' specialty, to be honest.
Yeah, true. Literally
Which leads me-
rings.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I
Yes.
think you were kind of made for this with the character you're playing, I won't lie. It had to happen eventually, I had full faith. Look at Tails go. Look at him clap when you finish a stage. Isn't that an adorable little bean?
Classic
Love that
Tails.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just throw myself at domes. We have a pause strat for this, but for some reason it only works on second load, which is now another thing we need to explain. Oh. Yeah, okay. Now I can do the pause strat though. Does someone want to get second load for me? That whole explanation, because it's really convoluted.
Anyone knows why? I mean, I can tell you what happened.
I mean, no, we don't know why.
We need some real, the mad scientists, at work a little bit right now to figure this out.
What?
Wait,
I mean, where are you going? Where's the ball going?
What?
This is one heck of a run.
Little layman's terms, TLDR though, when you load up the game, the level the first time, it actually behaves differently when you load it up the second time. Like if you die or retry,
Yeah.
the animations on moving parts, and sometimes not moving stages like those, so I don't even know why I brought up that first detail. Stages behave differently when you load them up the first time or when you die and retry. So
Yeah.
Helix is doing a strat that only works on the death load. Yeah.
It's really weird. The first time you play a level, you'll see it again here as I load into Teapot. It does this little animation right here. You know, it spins in, shows you like the name and everything. And it doesn't do that when you die or retry. And so that probably has something to do with it, but it's just a very strange thing.
And
Rather normal.
fun fact, that's only a quote-unquote mechanic in 1, 2, Deluxe, and Banana Mania. Every other Monkey Ball game, when you if you die again, the stage just loads all over again. So
Interesting.
That's really neat how it shows up in no other games and then it just came back when they were trying to remake the originals. It almost looks like they were trying to be accurate, but I don't know, I think I'd be given too much credit.
Yeah. But it sounds like
It
something
just
that,
showed up
would be
again.
terrible, would impact the run a lot, but it's only noticeable on a few levels.
yeah.
I mean, on any stage where you're already kind of freehanding it to a certain extent, it's fine. But when you end up pausing, you see the extremes because those are very precise situations you're trying to simulate.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Some pause strats work for both loads, but it's only a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna have to switch over here. Nice.
Good improv.
Yeah, got
That'll be a real
really
mad shuffle. You
fine
only speedrunner to show the actual mechanic of the stage where there is a rhythm of shuffling back and forth on the mad shuffle. Well done. You've done
Yeah, you
Sega a
can-
big favor here.
You can just, if you get a fast clip, you can just go all the way to the goal without having to switch sides, but obviously I didn't do that. So this is another example where I want second load, so I'm just falling out on purpose. Because second load gives you way better bounces here on Jump Machine. You'll see, it's going to be really nice doing
Yeah.
it. Like, this bounce is fine. The last one I'm going to get from this next
Just
set
like
of
on
platforms-
launchers, you're trying to not waste too much time in the air on this stage, and this final bounce gives you a nice low hit. Very cheeky.
Oh, I didn't do it right. Whatever.
Whoa. We made it in. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. I was sweating every second you were on that part of the ending platform. Let's go.
So I believe I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask you anyway, Helix. Someone in chat's asking, are you playing on controller or keyboard?
Controller. I play on PC with a GameCube controller because I also speedrun the originals, right? So I'm super used to GameCube controller for this game.
Yeah.
It is weird to set up though. Like if you're trying to set it up yourself and you're having some problems, literally just hit me up on Twitter or something. I'd be happy to try to help.
Also, while we're answering questions, I saw another interesting question in the chat that I'd love to answer. The question of, are you controlling, the ball or the stage or what? And the actual really, really interesting answer is you're controlling the force of gravity. All you're doing when you input in this game is changing gravity from down to down and slightly in a direction when you push the input. So the
That
ball
is-
doesn't move on command, nor does the stage actually rotate. That's just an illusion. You're actually just changing gravity.
That was the silliest way I could have failed punch seesaws early.
Watch second try though.
Alright. Really funny hold up here. Lots of people don't know you can do this. You can just hold up on brandished. I didn't in my story mode run at GDQ as well. You just It's awesome.
Really fun, but it's got like a small percent chance of not working sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not one that I like to rely on.
Just like most holdups do in this game for some reason. Oh, almost first try, Red Bull. Okay.
Ooh,
This
the
is one of
famous
the hardest
trail,
things.
legendary.
This is
Are
one
you
of the
trying
hardest
to
things
wow
do
us?
in the game.
My face
Yes.
is in wow formation.
Oh, that was bad though. I'm committing to this.
prematurely
I was so
wowing.
close that first time. I'm committing to this.
Absolutely. I mean, you're the rail, right? That's what they call you, rail.
There it
They
is.
say, oh, they say there is Helix. That's the rail.
The Helix special. Not the stage, but oh, spoiler.
yeah.
That's the
That
stage.
that joke is awful, Peter. What the heck?
What do you mean? What? It was a joke. It's what they say. This is real. I would never make up a story for attention.
Not real.
Totally
Please
not.
do not speak this into existence.
Yeah, they show up in Helix's chat every day, like these people, and you can do it too. They show up, they're like, "Hey, it's the rail."
I
And then everybody
honestly,
agrees.
if you stick around and like just keep the stream on, I won't even be mad.
You should
I'm
follow
I
all
need
of
everything I can get.
you should follow all of these fine runners. It's a thing I recommend doing.
Oh, stop it!
I was also going to explain that I normally would just like be safe and take green goal on tiers, because it's a way easier thing to do, and it doesn't waste that much time, because the stage you end up having to play, like the extra stage you have to play, because green goal only skips 1 instead of 2, is narrow peaks, and that's like a 4-second level. And because this is timed with IGT, you don't have to deal with like the extra load either, and so it barely weighs anything. But it is faster to get the red goal if you can, and I've gotten pretty good at it, so I like to show it off where possible now. Alright, we're gonna skip. Hopefully, nope. Got a super deep clip that sent me nowhere. Never mind. Just gonna try to clip up to the goal, but not this time. I did it during the GDQ run. Just go look at that.
And don't look at what I was doing on obstacle at that exact moment. It's a little bit embarrassing.
So coming up next is Civ, which is kind of an infamous stage as far as Banana Mania is concerned, because the last part of it is really difficult. You have to position yourself exactly in the middle, or the Civ will hit you. Also gonna go for a fast ending on it, because I'm ridiculous like that.
Cool cycle, cool cycle. I hope it happens.
Oh, that was awkward. Okay, we're better now though. We fixed it.
You got your line, but was it fast enough? Were you confident? Are you there? On time?
I'm confident.
What?
I figured out recently that I have more time than I think I do there.
Yeah, that actually looked close, but then it was alright at the end. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I should probably stop being so crazy with the way I clicked to get there that early.
Yeah, because you can get there too fast and then just have the thing like smack you as you're trying to come back.
If we were playing the originals right now, we would have said that Flock was the mother of all pause strats. But
It still
unfortunately,
kind of is in this game.
well, yeah.
Shout out to Juggler for finding it. It's another one of those, we pause but keep holding up, and the neutral flick is the neutral flick that the pause like forces is what makes the strat work. Hilarious that it even works. Thank goodness too, because it. No, not this.
I like this.
Oh boy. Well, it had to happen in a marathon or in an event at some point, didn't it?
Yeah.
My scientific hypothesis is becoming a theory right now.
But that's like one level up from hypotheses. Is this true? What theory? Sorry, I called it the wrong name. Your hypotheses?
Okay, I got a weird bounce off that.
You almost got trolled twice! I would have been in for it. We could have been sitting on double spiral for like a whole minute.
Oh, I would have been really scared. I'd have been really scared what would have happened if we had...
would like me. Alright, whatever. I'm going for a fast strat here on 8 bracelets as well, because it's cool.
Cool.
For a while,
Yeah, you
we
were the
just come
first
back
one
on
to
the
port
same
over the
platform for
strat,
safety. What?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you were the first one to port over the strat from SMB2 as well, so gotta rep
For a
your
while,
strat.
wow. For a while, we went back on the starting platform because it was easier, but I'm just doing all the hard stuff here because I want to show it off.
Awesome.
Please give me red goal. Yes, I did have enough momentum. Awesome.
Yeah.
That'll work me to stage 92.
Hey, that's the year that Tails came out, 1992. Wow.
Whoa.
Oh, what a coincidence. Don't die on Tails' stage.
I didn't, don't worry.
That'd be embarrassing. You almost did though. That was a close one. Well, I'm lying again for attention. Sorry, I said I wouldn't.
Foster, help me out.
Yeah, that's good. Love that stat.
Oh, okay, that's a little bit scary. Well, we're fine.
That posture is great because it equalized everyone. Before, Helix was doing like a weird like cheat strat that like didn't work for me for some reason. Like it just didn't like physically happen only on my PC. So it was like a total weird like cheat situation.
I like held up on keyboard and then switched to controller halfway through the strat and it like worked for some reason. I don't even know.
Not once did I ever get a consistent result with that. That was like made up. I'm so glad New Strat discovered that or replaced that.
Oh, what the heck?
Tangled path.
That bounce was ridiculous. You should be nice to
me. I found you. I created you. I brought you into this world in Tangled Path, and I can take you out.
It's just a rebellious team.
I don't think I can.
See, even that last attempt was close because they wanted you to know that you're not in control. If I was a teenager and I had to listen to, you know, Helix try and tell me what to do, I would rebel too.
That's fine. I understand. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I guess we're getting
when you
the blue
put things in perspective, it helps a lot. Oh, are we in the blue goal?
Yeah, you want to get green goal there, but you have to like clip off of the edge of the spinning platform. It's terrible. It's so hard to do.
Luckily, we got improv routing. What? There's a green goal on this stage too? We got options.
Exactly. And I am not complaining about having to play trampolines because it is, in my opinion, the most inconsistent strat in probably this entire run.
Yeah, maybe in your opinion.
Not in the entire game, because in the entire game it would be puzzle and SMB1, but...
I agree with that one. Oh my goodness.
Oh, uh-oh.
Maybe in your too.
Well, I guess we were playing Sonic Spinball, but with Tails.
What
a show! That was awesome. I saw so many sparks. Thank you, Helix.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Keeping it intense for everyone at home.
Just waking people up a little bit. We got a lot of monkey ball to play here, so.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Oh, me too.
That swing shaft strat, by the way, that's a product of this game's more consistent collision. In SMB2, if you try that, you will probably just not get collision and fly over the bump that you're trying to get and just fall. Alright, this is a really weird goal to try and get in this game, because again, the goalposts are just so mean. So...
This is like precisely the speed where we don't trust them anymore, but it is a red goal, so we gotta try. Come on.
Yeah, I don't... There's not one strat that I like for this goal. Like, this is the best one that I have, and it's still not great. I'll give it one more shot, and then I can just go in the green goal, because the green goal also looks pretty cool if you do it.
It's a really cool strat, actually. There are a few cases we get to see green goal serial jump, so that would also be a prize. Hey, well, yeah. Take that, green goal serial jump fans.
Yeah.
If you were so cool, you should have sabotaged that final attempt, because now you're never gonna... Basically, you do like a really wide scoop and go across like the stage. The green goal's kind of on the other side of the stage instead of right below you. Yeah. It's pretty sick. You can look it up on www.yahoo.
Okay, guillotine, I'm gonna go for the double cycle skip. Hopefully I actually have the correct speed to get it.
It's pretty cool.
That, wow, I might actually have too much. I'm gonna slow down just a tad here.
That was a good clip, that was a good clip.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, the one?
That was so good.
Textbook. That's the fastest cycle you can take, by the way, without doing the IL skip in this game. So that is the ideal pauseless gameplay right there. There's no real pause strat that works for that strat either, so
yeah,
you'd love to see it.
It looked like I cut it really close on the first ramp, because you have to in order to make that work. You need to be ahead of it by that much. Okay, slow down here. Hopefully just go in the goal real cleanly. Alright, not bad. Coming up is Orbiters, and there's a really neat strat for this in Expert / Marathon. Sort of.
Yeah, coolest version of Orbiters.
Beautiful. Yeah, you just sort of up left against the one that's spinning. It's really neat. The cycle is different.
Just kind of scoot your way across.
Cycle's different in story mode, so you can't do that, yeah. Alright, here's the one strat I'm not doing because I'm bad at it. Watch Peter's stream someday to see someone who's better at it.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, another screen share. Where?
Of course. I had it in my head. I was stuck in like a mental spot where you were talking about like my segment of this thing, and I was like, well, I'm gonna play Twin Basin, but I don't think I can do that strat in dark Twin Basin.
Yeah, you're playing you're playing a different Twin Basin, that's for sure.
An evil clone that was created to become the ultimate life form version of Twin Basin. Yeah.
basically.
Ultimate. I'm not gonna do that voice ever again. Anyway.
Oh, we got 2 words, and that's when you quit. Boy, I feel like you quit before you reached your full potential. I'll cherish those 2 words for life. Let's please. Thank you.
Faker.
Yes, a 3rd. All right, now I'm good. Everyone can calm down.
Well,
Yep.
okay.
I got what I was
hard
seeking.
strat here, by the way. The strat is a little bit nicer in this game because the goal, or not the goalpost, but the party ball's better. This is a terrible angle. Yeah, I was asking for that.
Strat a green goal.
Mm-hmm.
Bold strat. I'm excited to see it pay off. Straight in the goal. Who wants to play strat anyway? Oh, I have to, but I different context.
Strat.
No, that one actually, you did. I resent that one. You didn't deserve it.
No, I didn't. Like, I know why. Oh,
Yeah.
come on. The last 2 have been so close.
We've had
Goalposts?
we've had too many stages in a row where the goalposts were not asserting their power. So
Yeah.
you know,
Ah, yes. Oh,
I
okay.
was really
I see.
clean when I did get it, by the way.
So you say
I
a
wonder-
word of respect out to the goalposts, and they start cooperating a little bit. I see. So
Yeah.
we gotta seduce them a little bit.
just gotta give them an offering every now and then.
I'll keep that in mind.
I might need to give this clip here an offering too, because I want to clip over to the main part of Giant Swing, like that, so I can just make a way better cycle.
Nice, solid clip, solid clip.
Wait until mid 49. Right up here, you're gonna get smacked by the thing. Pull back a little bit.
They don't call it a giant swing for nothing. I tell you, that swing is
Mhm.
giant. Nice.
I do like me some swings.
Yeah, when I was a kid, swing is the best part of the park. Unless they had those cool rotating things.
No.
Ones that spin really fast. Those are S
Oh.
tier. No one can argue with that.
I can argue with that. I have super motion sickness issues. It's
That
honestly
is-
a miracle
that
that,
is-
I can play this game.
That is precisely the argument that would be irrefutable. Actually, like, I can't really say that you'd be wrong about that opinion.
You also got to be
I mean,
careful
it-
about swings as an adult. One of my former roommates injured his back falling off the swing.
Ooh.
So you know,
Okay.
Whoa, that guy was flying way too close to the sun with his swing. He must have been doing like a full 360 or something. Gosh dang.
Ooh-wee.
careful. Wait, did he fall, or did the swing just do that out of like vengeance?
who knows?
Oh, okay.
Can we ever know for sure?
No, I'm not a swinger.
Alright, gonna wait till tail starts falling animation, and then count to 3 in my head, fall
Panic
off.
cue, panic
Ooh,
cue.
I don't love this, actually, yeah.
It all
Too
goes
early.
down when tail starts panicking. Watch close to the second time shot. I invented this cool panic cue. I think it's the only instance where like you rely on the character starting to freak out in order to time a strat.
Something I also
We just gotta give
realized-
Tails the right amount of anxiety. Oh, sorry.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, go.
I think this is either the
Oh,
second.
what is
or
that?
thir- I think this is either the second or third Sonic, quote unquote,
I'm not even gonna get-
Sonic game where Tails does not like fly. Like something like
improv?
that. Because
Ooh, what are the others? Is this gonna work, Alex?
I believe
No.
I believe Tails cannot fly in Sonic 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Almost worked.
Pretty sure he was not able to until what's it called, Sonic 3.
Oh,
Fact
wow.
check me real quick. That's the only piece of trivia that I don't remember off the top of my head. But as I'm seeing this, it's like, well, Tails, you're a two-tailed fox. You can literally just fly yourself to the goal and not tire yourself out instead of having to go through all this construction.
True, although this is classic Tails. Think of it. Canonically, this could be
Oh.
Sonic 2 Tails.
Oh,
Look at that little baby boy there. You think he knows how to fly yet? Wait a second.
One more pause strat. I don't know if that's a frame that works. Almost. I think that construction mishap actually cost me world record. I think it was still in the cards. I don't like this stage at all. Not one bit. I'm
No.
pausing too early. There's no good cue for this pause strat. You just have to watch the timer. That's too late.
Simply become in tune with the, organic biological clock that is located within one's own heart in order to pause the right time here. Which not many gamers are in tune with,
This is one of my least favorite
It's a
stages.
skill
in
you
the whole game.
trained.
nah, don't worry. This is
Okay,
this
this
is
should
this is
work.
this is the Alaskan bullworm's long lost video game
It didn't
cousin.
work. And there's different frames on this depending on if you're on first or second load. I'm not a fan. You can tell I'm not a fan.
Ooh.
Go in.
You love to see it. Right? Off the edge, you were airborne, only for the final swag finale, you know.
Just to get me out of that level.
Worth the wait, worth the wait.
Tails took offense to the whole not flying thing?
Yeah, actually, lots of fact checkers have been coming forward to say that that was, you know, an uncalled for accusation. Personally, Tails is actually my roommate, so he gives me a pass to say inaccuracies like that. So you can talk all you want, but you're just a fan on the internet, all right?
I nailed Centrift, by the way, the first stage of Master 121. That was sick.
Oh yeah, the fast engine was pretty tough. It's got a nasty goalpost sometimes, so it's good to get that first try.
I wonder how many times we've mentioned the goalposts this run.
Maybe we shouldn't have set ourselves up for failure by mentioning it so early. You know, give it time to, you know, express itself naturally.
Speaking of which...
Well, that one was my fault.
But that was a left goalpost, so it totally should let you through. Left goalpost is weaker, by the way. New conspiracy theory we've been working on in the Banana Mania community. Left goalpost. Aim for that. It might forgive you more than the right sometimes. I don't know. It's all superstition.
It seems like it does.
We're carrying our rabbit's feet around, you know, and kind of shaking salt all over our houses while trying to get more consistent at certain strats.
Okay, this Long Taurus, I really do not like this stage. The cycle is terrible. You either have to do what I just did, which is hard, or just wait like 8 seconds. And it's even worse in original stage mode. It's cool.
Yeah, well, good thing you're not playing that.
But Spasmodic's really funny because we can just wait for like half a second and then just hold forward and it works.
Which is really funny because it sounds like we freaking outsmarted Spasmodic, but when you think about it, what kind of smarting was it doing besides that? It's a stage with a thing that moves at a certain time. What else are you supposed to do? Grow up, Spasmodic, come on. If you didn't want to just time walking through, then maybe you shouldn't have spun it at the same time every time. What if it was like randomly generated, the spin cycle? That'd be nuts.
Oh no. I mean...
Kinda scary.
Not as bad as randomly generated Switch Inferno, but...
Oh!
Whoa!
I would love to play like a troll mod someday, randomly generated Switch Inferno.
Okay,
It's the exact same ROM, except the Switch Inferno result is different every time. That'd be so much fun. It'd be like that part of Pokemon Red, you know?
Oh yeah. So weird thing I was doing there. I was trying on purpose to land on that clock hand and then get on the platform after it.
Dang, yeah, that clock hand was thinner than I remember when you told me about that strat. I didn't realize it would look so precarious.
Yeah, no, it's still hard. It's the other strat we have is faster but really inconsistent, so I go for that when I can. The other one.
Luckily, I only have to play
like,
original
just only
stage
go
mode
for the safer
clock
thing.
face. That was easier.
What you say?
Oh, sorry. No, I mean, like, that was like double, like, frickin' cell division of speech happening at the same time there, so I don't even think I heard what I said. What did you say, though? That's the important question.
Wow, that goal entry on Striker, hold on, that I had a terrible angle and I still landed in the goal.
You accidentally ran the red goal there.
That was on purpose. Whoa, okay, first try slice cheese, that's huge. So that's the one goal they changed in this game is on planets. The warp goal on planets used to be a red goal, but now it's a green goal, so it only skips 1 stage instead of 2, meaning that in this game it is actually faster to play slice cheese. And that is not the case in the originals.
Did I scare you for a second there when I said you accidentally took the red goal?
No, you didn't. I practiced this. I know what I'm doing.
Come on, what if for a second, a moment, you like switch timelines and you're actually supposed to be running all difficulties warpless right now? What would you do? You'd be really embarrassed.
If I had to be running warpless right now, we'd have a whole different problem on our hands.
Imagine skipping your own stage, Helix.
yeah, we hyped it up talking about
I did skip Helix.
Stage. You know what? Maybe you
because I'm gonna be way underestimated. I should have played it. So this run is like actually like 15 seconds off world record. Oh, now it's more.
It was just destiny. Sorry.
Oh, and now it's even more. I practiced this, I promise you. I did.
Fun.
Did
I
everyone
practiced the
know
whole run.
that the
Oh my
dots on a
God.
dice are actually called the pips?
Oh yeah, I remember hearing of that when I took like this mathematics class that I will not talk about because no one wants to hear about math. No one cares about math, even though it's cool.
I care a little
Sorry.
bit, especially if it's about peeps.
True. 2 times 2 is 4. Anyway.
What? That's awesome. That was quick math.
Quick maths.
And
GG.
time, by the way, sorry, I did not even tell you to get ready for that. My bad, I'm so sorry. Doesn't really matter though, because this is time to
And
game time.
If you didn't get the first time, just use the replay time. Yeah.
So I got a 23:21 in-game time. That is all the time I spent in level added together. Not bad, honestly. Decently close to world record. World record still has a bunch of time to save because these strats are hard and it has a lot of deaths still, but not a bad run.
That was a really great watch actually. GG's, you did great.
Thank you. This is why I picked this category, because I could have picked SMB1 or 2 Marathon, which have both actually been shown off at a hotfix before. It was on Legally Cute, but I wanted to play SMB2 Marathon because this category has seen a lot more developments lately, so a lot of those strats that I did here you probably did not see last time if you watched this on the hotfix before. Anyway.
So Helix isn't going anywhere, but because you'll be here for commentary, but do you have any shoutouts before we switch to the next run?
I'm going to heavily plug myself. Twitch.tv/helix13_. You can also find me at helix13_ on Twitter and YouTube. I'm heavily plugging myself because I'm pushing for partner. So if you like monkey ball speedruns, I do them all the time. Some silly stuff too. Like I've been playing through SMB2 on a dance pad. I gotta bring that back soon. Stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. If you want to help me out, I would really appreciate a follow there. But in the meantime, shout out to Middle Speed Fest as well. That's the group I organize speedrun marathons with, so gotta shout them out.
Gotta follow the Super Monkey Ball Squad.
Yeah, I would say, Banana Mania community shoutouts, but like we're not done, so
yeah.
Kind of shout out to the IL community. I did mention that.
Also, if Helix gets partner, then they can squad stream with me, which would be kind of sick. So they should do that because then that would make it easier, and we wouldn't have to use multi-Twitch links. So I endorse this message.
All right, so we're gonna take a break there. We're gonna be moving on to Peter running next with all special stages. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, all special modes, all specials. You can call it whatever you want.
I should real quick also shout out my boyfriend. Oh no, can't believe I forgot. Yeah, shout out to Hollow Hero. He drew that art that's behind me that you can barely see. Okay, now I'm done.
But yeah, we're going to be mixing up the gameplay a bit. Things are going to be harder. They're going to be a little bit weirder looking too. But it's going to be
special.
It's going to be special, yeah. You beat me to the joke.
Sorry, I'm a speedrunner. I do.
Too fast for me. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Hello everyone and welcome back. My microphone is unmuted this time. We double checked. We just did the SMB2 Marathon run with Helix. Now we're moving on to Peter, who's going to be running Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania all special modes. Apparently this is now the official name. Brand new, christened officially, and it's going to be a little bit different. And then we're going to move on to SMB1 Marathon with Jumps, which is going to be even more different. So I hope you're all enjoying the showcase so far. Just as a quick reminder before we start this run, that if you tune in tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, will be Game Masters. And that's going to be followed by Time Capsule. Game Masters is a show about... Words are hard. Game Masters is a show about games and speedruns of things that are a little bit non-traditional or speedrunning adjacent. And Time Capsule is a show about speedruns of games that were released in the same year. So... Make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And you can catch hotfix content almost every day of the week, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern on weekdays, and usually around 1 p.m. Eastern on weekends. But Peter, how you doing today? You ready for all special modes?
I'm doing awesome. Good to be back. How long time no see, everyone in chat. Hello, Helix. Hi, Peace. Good to have you back.
Wow.
I freaking love this party. This is gonna be a good run. Let me introduce my category. Yeah, this is a special mode. If you click on this, completely exclusive. This is the new to Banana Mania directory on the main screen. Forget all that story mode, challenge mode stuff you know from 1, 2, and Deluxe. Have a look. Have a gander at this. Except for the Deluxe part. That actually... Anyway. So reverse mode. We got 5 specials here. Reverse mode. Stages are played in reverse order. Dark Banana, Banana Bad, Golden Banana, Banana Good. Original stage mode, like the originals. DX mode. I said we wouldn't do it. Well, we are actually doing DX mode. Anyway, I'm ready to start. I'll explain more, obviously, once we get into it. The timer... Wait, I think I'll have the control scheme come up. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I'll have some levels come up. Wait, no, I think the control scheme won't come up. Okay, I'm gonna start the countdown. I'm gonna start the countdown. Alright, are we all ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, Peter.
Good
Thank
luck.
you. I was about to explain all the categories, by the way. That's why that kind of suddenly sped up there, was because I realized, wait, I'm going to play them all. I don't need to explain them all. Anyway, so this is reverse mode. You will see Branch again. See, we're playing in reverse mode before we're playing SMB1, so Branch is actually usually in the opposite order. You start where I ended there, and that's the kind of thing of the stage. Like Waver, for example, why is the stage so thin? Well, that's like where the stage would usually end. So the situation here is, oh, I get it, we're starting from the end. And
Peter, who's that character you're playing as?
Yeah,
what, this handsome devil here? I didn't think his smile would light up the room like that. He suddenly, take your attention just by looking straight at him. But this is my guy Swezo from Monster Rancher. Never played a Monster Rancher game, but the moment I laid my eyes on him as a character in my character select screen, I fell in love. You'll get a good look at it. He kind of looks like a little worm from this perspective, but as you can see from the front, my guy's got teeth and an adorable tongue. Big lad, big eye, my big favorite. He's very cool. He's actually also the only DLC character that comes with customizable expressions.
Ooh.
In the photo mode. So yeah, he's everyone's favorite golden child. Anyway, reverse mode here. Check out this cool strat. I'm gonna get into a cool point about what makes reverse mode cool here with this strat. So free throw you'll recognize actually from Helix's run. They use the launcher thingy to throw them towards the goal. But because we do it backwards, we actually are trying to get the lowest possible launch instead of a nice high controlled one, so that we can get to the goal as quickly as possible, because very little height is actually needed. That's kind of the common reoccurring theme of this category, is the strat changes and ends up being pretty neat compared to what you would normally be able to do forward, because the stages weren't meant to be played forward. I had to get that a lot out of my system. I really wanted to hype up reverse mode. There's only like 10 stages. I had to say really quick. Most of the special modes are 10 stages long. Some of them get a bit longer, but yeah.
Yeah, the first 3 that Peter will be playing, reverse mode, dark banana mode, and golden banana mode, are all 10 stages long. I mean, it's a little bit sneaky to call golden banana short, because it's really not. They all take so long, but it is just 10 stages.
Yeah, you'll see, but golden banana is built with the design philosophy of a really, 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 really long collectathon, like Banjo-Kazooie DK64 hybrid, with like an extended timer and stuff. Those stages are long.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
A decent portion of the golden banana stages, they're like IL times, the fastest anybody has ever cleared them, are still slower than entire RTA categories in this game.
Also, there's a cool carpet skip that is, you cannot do that backwards. There's no real consistent pauses full skip forward, so just another thing that's unlocked by the potential of playing the stages in reverse. Carpet has a really cool and hard skip here that I'm going to try. Here I go. Nice bounce, we get to try it again? What, a forgiving bounce?
Alright, let's go.
No deaths, let's go again. Another controlled, survivable, non-deathy bounce. Let's just say we're protecting Swezo's life here.
Need a little bit more speed, maybe.
There we go. Third tries a charm with Clover. Did I let Swezo die? Never let it be said that I would let my guy die. Except on at Meet a Lot for some reason. But
Super happy you got that.
Yeah, that one's super cool. I actually am not very good at that one. For me, the stage is 10 levels long, so like you can do it in full game runs because they're just that short. But in a longer category like this, I usually don't, because that skip is just it's as tight as it is. Like you need both speed and height, and you get a very little run up to be able to do it. So pretty cool. Here's another really hard strat that I'm forced to do, no matter how long the category is.
I was about to say, you're doing checker skip, right? Yes, you are. This one is really cool. Wow, well done.
Oh my god.
That stage is actually a fantastic introduction to the mechanic, which I don't think was mentioned too much in SMB2 Marathon. But if you tilt the right stick, the camera stick down, I went a little bit early there, full or large, backwards. If you tilt the camera stick down, the camera locks in place and you can move freely without the camera altering your angle and stuff, which is really helpful for stages that work on a octagonal grid. You know, if there's something you need to do that's just diagonal or cardinal, just lock your camera and just hold the input and it'll just work. That wraps up reverse mode.
I meant to mention the camera thing during my run and I just never got around to it. There's so much to talk about.
Oh yeah,
Peter is now going into dark banana mode. You're gonna see these bananas are purple all of a sudden. If Peter touches one of these, it's game over. He must restart the level.
I might go ahead and touch none of them. Once again, I'm looking out for the health of my Slime Rancher monster buddy, Swezo.
Why are they bananas instead of dark records?
Yeah. You see, when you play as certain characters, the collectibles actually change. You might have noticed. I mean, Helix was playing with rings with tails, and we get Monster Rancher like Pokeball CDs or something in Suezo. But I guess it's not a dark version of monsters from Monster Rancher because they're all good-hearted. Pure of heart can't make a dark version. It's impossible. So we had to stick with bananas. Bananas are a very morally ambiguous fruit.
I guess we also live in a timeline where Dr. Baboon turned the bananas into curry, so,
oh no,
you're
right.
True! He threatened to do it! It's real! Like, it's on record. He was gonna frick with the bananas.
That is a lot of bananas.
Oh yeah, this is a destruction. This is a very, very long-form stage. We're gonna do a skip here. Skip is a lot easier to set up without all the bananas in the way. We have to do a very scuffed alternate setup here.
This skip's pretty hard.
It's pretty tight. Basically, unless you're perfectly centered in the middle of the square, you typically don't get the bounce height you need to get across, so you gotta set this one up carefully. If I'm too low, that probably means I was a little bit too shallow on the bounce, so the goal is to not have that happen. I got it, though. Watch this. Oh, I bumped a little bit early. New problem arrived. But that's okay, as long as I don't eat the banana, I feel good, because that's really bad for a system, you know. Fallouts are temporary, but food poisoning, that's a whole night. Bad times ahead.
So I'm gonna brag a little bit, and then I'm gonna lift you up right after it, Peter. I am the only person, as far as I'm aware, to complete Dark Banana Mode deathless. I've done it twice. However, Peter has the world record.
Yeah, special modes, all specials, all the special modes, they're kind of my babies. I think it's really cool, the creative direction they decided to go with Banana Mania by, reintroducing the same stage, but, modifying it to make it, a more creative way you have to go about beating the stage. I think that's really cool. They should have done that more often. So I made a point of trying to get all the world records in the special mode categories.
And you have succeeded.
It was interesting that in the previous stage, you picked up a banana after you finished the stage. Just to rub it in the game's face a little bit,
They're no longer poisonous after you obtain the immunity that you get from clearing the gold tape. So they're totally safe after that point, which is pretty cool. If we, dang, this turns tough. I'm gonna have to really focus. I actually died later on the thinnest rail, which I like to take with this route because you get to skip one of the dark bananas you have to avoid. Do you go left still here, Helix?
Yeah, I just use the ramps to sort of avoid the bananas. To jump off the ramps, go left.
The hitboxes got thicker. Just gotta believe in my ability here. There we go. Honestly, the first time I got there, I definitely should have taken more care. That rail is so thin that unless you're actually set up, you fall off instantly. There we go. Perfect. Watch out for the last cheeky banana at the end here. You'll have to see it. Nice.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Luckily, Suezos, like lizards, do regenerate their limbs and their livers really quickly, so I'm gonna try a really cool thing here, like once or twice, but it's not very likely that I get it.
Oh,
don't mind me.
I want to see it.
So it's kind of like a run for this strat. While this was hard in Helix's version of the level, they also didn't have to worry about the dark bananas along the way, so that's what really adds to the super, precise trajectory of this strat. I'm gonna try it one more time here.
Yeah, this seems spicy.
Backwards. Swung too hard there at the last minute. So yeah, if you are able to dodge all of the hitboxes leading up on that runway and then head straight in the goal without goal posting, you can beat the stage in 6 seconds, which is pretty fast compared to sneaking in backwards like this, but it's fine. This is actually how the stage is supposed to be played, so you're supposed to actually I'm really high up.
Ooh, that's terrifying.
The centrifugal force gets higher the further up on the disc you are, and it was just beyond the point where I could regain control. I can't believe I let that happen. I need to breathe.
Hey, speaking of which, breathe.
Well timed breathe, always here on time. I'll probably keep you around. Similar cycle sort of situation on the stage. We also have to avoid dark bananas along the way. Be careful. They're right in the middle, which is usually where you want to be.
Dark Banana Mode has... Oh, this is Twin Basin's coming up, isn't it?
Without further ado, the infamous Dark Twin Basin. If I get this in less than 100 tries, I'm a gamer. Sure.
Yeah, this is probably the hardest thing in the entire game.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, the hardest stage in the game, I would say. It's kind of a toss-up between this and maybe Golden Banana Strata or some of the original stage mode stages, but This stage, they did not mess around with these banana placements. Second try.
That's still
I'm a
really
sloppy
good.
seconds, brothers. I will always get second try.
That is really, really good. Like
GDQ race, GDQ showcase, second try. But we absolutely take those. Like I said, I wasn't even exaggerating. Less than 100 tries? Nah, okay, I was a little bit, but
even like you're happy if you get that like 4th or 5th try. Like second try is great.
Like the only way, like that's no one has found besides like doing a full IL skip and getting really lucky. There's like no other intended way to do that. Like the game forces you to like scoop up around those bananas instead of actually like it's a thin line that works. It's kind of wild that they designed a stage that plays like that.
I'm like the only person who can consistently, or even semi-consistently do it first try. I don't even know how I do it, honestly. I just sat down and practiced it forever.
Don't know why I stopped, lost all my speed, and then... Okay, that is the end of Dark Banana mode. All 10 stages. Let's go. First try, second, we'll go. A little bit of weaving. Definitely a bit of a breath of, relief after you play Dark Twin Basin. The last two are not nearly as difficult.
Yeah, that's...
Alright,
maybe the hardest
This one's a long one. We'll have plenty of time to explain what's going on here.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Dark Banana is maybe the hardest thing. Original stage mode can get pretty hard, but Dark Banana has a good portion of the hardest stages in the game. So glad to have that out of the way. Golden Banana. Peter will have to collect every single banana on each of these stages.
Oh no.
All
That's right.
of them.
A lot of them.
Oh
Every
no.
single one. When they said this game was a Banana Mania, they meant it. And Swazzle, even Swazzle can't avoid the allure of the illustrious Golden Banana. This guy usually he lays off this stuff, Dark Bananas, he's a CD kind of guy, we've all been there. But hey, paying him gold. What can I say? The guy's a gold digger.
This is the treat that he gets for, doing the first 2 modes successfully. Just a bunch of nice, delicious, healthy for you bananas.
He absolutely did a fine job, actually. You know what? Getting past Dark Banana, doing that in less than 10 minutes, not getting stuck on Dark Twin Basin. What a guy. He's earned them.
All stuff.
So this is actually my personal favorite category in the game. It gets, basically the more you play it, the faster you get at it, the more you get a feel for it, the more you kind of fall in love with it, is my opinion in this category. So the theme, as you saw from the first one and now the second one, is that they put you on a long journey. They say, gamer, speedrunner, Monkey Ball stages, you always make them, 10 seconds, 5 seconds long. I'm sick of it. There are so many bananas on the stage, and you're not allowed to leave until you get every single one. How are you going to do it? And the thing is, the time you can save over the course of a long stage is way greater than the time you can save over the course of a short stage. The power in your Golden Banana run is simply the optimization of your movement over a long period of time, which I really like. I think it's kind of therapeutic, actually, kind of mowing the lawn and walking over a bajillion Golden Bananas. I already know where to go, so it's super quick to think about what turns to make and stuff, but the time they give you is not a lot if you don't know where you're going and you get lost along the way. So it's all about the movement optimizations, which is something that Monkey Ball games excel at, I think.
Yeah.
Movement.
I really enjoy ILing Golden Banana stages. It's just, like you said, movement optimization. I alluded to this earlier, but some of the RTA categories in this game, if you consider in-game time, they're slower than one Golden Banana level, depending on the level,
you're doing something. Most Golden Banana stages, you're playing more actual gameplay over the course of the entire run than SMB1 casual.
Yeah.
SMB1, the shortest category, SMB1 beginner, is less than 40 seconds of actual gameplay at the top world record level or whatever.
Well, the world record's 44, but yeah.
44, yeah, less than 50. My bad. But this stage right here, this stage was a minute and some. And that's every single one. All 77, the lady yells perfect at the end, and all the feelings, the breath you were holding as you held in that entire time, it's all released in one move. Now actually, to break that rule, this stage is actually not very long, but it is difficult. We're going to be wrangling with some mad ring cycles here. These rings, they're upset.
There's a pun in chat that you need to appreciate, Peter.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking you when you learned the appeal of this category.
Mm-hmm. Appeal? Oh, like a banana peel! Wait, I get it. I forgot that the pun word was used, and I was like, that's a good question, actually. When did I learn the appeal? But it wasn't a question, it was a statement. You'll love to see it. Yeah, actually, good point, too. These bananas do have peels.
The delayed reaction sold that so hard.
It did.
It's good.
Oh, I'm not here at the right time. I was trying to use a timer cue for oh, right. I messed up earlier. Alright, we might just die. we didn't.
Just go for it. Just go for it.
Not yet.
Worst case scenario.
What's gonna happen? I mean, we're at the end of the stage. We've been here for a long time. We got bonked by the final ring.
Yeah,
I just realized I actually backed up a mistake earlier, but then I was trying to rely on a timer queue that no longer exists. That's funny. So I'm using a lot of precise timer queues, especially as these rings get faster, because I'm trying to avoid getting knocked away by the rings, which at a certain point reach a speed that are pretty hard to predict. And the real timer queues don't really start until I get there late when the rings get fast. So I'm kind of doing it by feel right now. But all right, let me focus. Pull back, forward, pull back, and forward. Nice. Okay. Ah! Not nice. Up. I need up. I need ups right now, please. Ring. You can send it. If we go back, we can back check. We can fix it. We can make it all okay. All right. Back, forward.
That would have been awesome.
Back, forward.
This stage is actually a big reason why I don't usually run golden banana, because I don't like it. I don't like dealing with the cycles.
It's actually fine once you get to know it.
I believe you. I'm busy with other categories. I'm sorry.
All right. I need to believe in the timing here. All right. Back, forward. It's not particularly a timer queue. It's more like I just know the length of time it should take to adjust each section, and I'm overthinking it a little bit. Back, forward. It's when that ring goes down there. I keep getting there a little bit early. I think my heart's just moving a little bit faster right now on it. Golden banana is hard in its own ways. It's kind of like reverse dark banana. The things it forces you to do on stages is not easy.
Just need to take a moment to appreciate Swayze, calm yourself down.
Yeah, Swazzo. He kind of looks like a banana too. How cool is that? Alright, I did actually get here in time for the queue, which is great. So I will not have to do that blind. I should probably honestly set a timer queues for every single jump.
Yeah.
You don't need them as much early on, but as you can see, it's kind of hard to play with the right flow without a queue. Alright, so there's the last cycle. So the thing with Mad Rings and Arche, like especially when Helix did like the warp goal earlier, like you can try and go fast and assume the rings will not be in your way, but Golden Banana Mad Rings forces you to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, and like when I did Mad Rings, I have a setup, right? And if you just go fast, follow the setup, then you're done with it in like a few seconds. But Golden Banana, obviously, you can't do that. You have to slow down and get those bananas. Speaking of slowing down and getting these bananas, we have another maze, dodge maze. This stage takes a while to play to begin with, but then you add bananas all over it, and it was a time trying to figure out where all these bananas were the first time I played it.
Yeah, after Mad Rings, they were worried that you thought that they weren't gonna put a bunch of golden bananas on one of the really big deluxe exclusive maze stages, but they fixed that problem real quick by instantly giving you dodge maze right after, which is probably the most likely for me to make the wrong turn out of any stage in this game. Even as someone who's like perfected my knowledge, I should think at this point of this category, this stage for some reason, I guess it's the doors. It's probably that the walls are just high enough that you actually kind of can't see the bananas over them when they get far enough away. But it is extraordinarily easy to forget just one banana. And if you backtrack, it takes like an extra 20 seconds. So I'm using every single ounce of my brain cells. I'm brain blasting like Jimmy Neutron right now. Just making sure I can walk the same direction that I always do. You'd think it would be muscle memory, but it's not. It's pure conscious knowledge.
This feels like one of those levels where going on autopilot is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
It can be, yeah.
Because the worst part is if this was like you're playing Banjo-Kazooie. I imagine this is what a Banjo-Kazooie speedrun looks like. I've never watched one, so it's just what I imagine it. Anyway, as I was saying,
it depends, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Normally in the case of Monkey Ball, we'd play like a fast speedrun, unlike a collective non-game, but that muscle memory of you completing the stage and just walking and going straight to the goal kind of infuses with your Golden Banana muscle memory. So the choices you make when you're not thinking, they're absurd. They're out of control. They're mixed. They're cruel hybrids of every bit of muscle memory you've had on this stage. But luckily, it looks like I've not missed a single banana on Dodge Maze. That was my Golden Banana spiel.
Okay, Peter, our routes on Dodge Maze are so wildly different. You collected them in such in order so different from the way I do it, and you still got like a really good time.
Yeah. I actually made a
That's
wrong turn.
That's the beauty of this category. Okay.
Luckily, it's like a versatile stage, but I did make a wrong turn at some point, and it didn't lose me too much time because at the end there, you can kind of just it doesn't matter where you end because the level ends when you collect all the bananas in this category.
There's no gold.
So there's no gold to look for. So taking a wrong turn isn't too costly as long as you know how to. As long as you know it's early and don't miss a banana entirely.
Yeah, that
'Cause
stage.
That's embarrassing.
That stage loaded, and you were talking about how long some of these stages were, and it had a 5-minute timer, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, and if you're playing casually and you don't know where they are, that's not enough.
Yeah.
Like, you will run out of time if you are not familiar.
Chaos, my beloved.
Hey,
Huge
speaking
bit
of
of
stages
trivia.
that are super long.
Huge bit of trivia. Chaos, by the way, fan favorite, probably #1 ranked stage for appearing in people's top 5 least favorite stages in Monkey Ball history lists. And Chaos actually in special mode of Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania appears 3 different times.
They made us play the stage 3 times. There are no skips on it. There's nothing you can do. They made us
flat lines. Flat, ultra wide. They're not even rails because they're wide. You can't really fall off unless you try. 3 times in special.
Even if you try, you can't really fall off. There's like one hole, and then there's a place where you can like get a weird clip and fall off.
Yeah, I do have to watch out for like a weird seam collision that can happen. That can actually kill your animal. We're making fun of it, but it's gonna kill us out of vengeance. I'll be careful. I know it's good. It's right here. Watch. Little bounce. See that bounce? If I came into that with speed, devastation. Dead instantly. Yeah. We just lost a minute. So Chaos is completely boring and flat until the one part where it randomly kills you, so you gotta be careful. I say all these mean words about Chaos, but Golden Banana Chaos, as usual as with Dungeon and Dodge Maze, is a test of your long-form optimization. You'll notice when I'm making turns, I use ricochets, I try to not use my diagonals too much, I drift as much as I can. The entire time I'm optimizing this movement. But the long and short of it is, casually, Chaos is a flat maze. With no skips.
Okay, so you
made us play 3 times.
Flat maze? Did you say flat maze?
No, not that flat. Sorry. Chaos is like flat maze, but like all the skips are removed and bigger.
So you just used a term there that I wouldn't have expected to hear in this game. You mentioned drifting. How do you drift in Monkey Ball?
Well, drifting is often seen as like a bad thing that you accidentally do when you're trying to hold up the Monkey Ball. To me, that's like drifting my stick slightly from forward. So instead of holding forward, I'm holding forward and slightly upright or something. So because forward is the strongest input in this game, when you're making turns, perfect. When you're making turns, you want to make sure that you do them as delicately as possible. So when I say drift, I mean literally like stick drift. I'm trying to simulate Joy-Con drift slightly with my inputs so that I don't lose any of my forward acceleration.
Tokyo drift and Monkey Ball? Let's go.
That's kind of the gist of what drifting means to us.
Not to be confused with Mario Kart drifting. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking when you said drifting. Like, how do you drift in a ball?
Well, there are no mini turbos in this game.
I think it's equally as cool, really. So
just press the R button. Simple.
Wait, what the heck? I'm pressing it. It's working.
Really? Oh wow!
What were we thinking? We didn't check all the buttons.
You saw it here, folks. Drifting in Monkey Ball, just like Mario Kart. No way.
I wonder if there's a jump button in this game.
Oh,
I hope someone discovers that someday on the next run after this run.
Yeah. Hey, so speaking of flat maze. Speaking of flat maze.
Actually, the best maze stage of the Golden Banana mode, because, well, first of all, they didn't put Golden Bananas everywhere, and they forced you to do a bunch of mini skips, each of varying difficulty, so the skill involved is actually following this line they paint for you on it. What? The line didn't go off the edge? Hold on. No, wait, the line, it went right there. Sorry, I had some sun in my eyes.
There are no bananas down there.
There weren't. I checked, though. We know for sure now.
Yes.
So just wanted to be sure.
The order
anyway,
here is...
Skips.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I had nothing to say.
I was just going to say, the order here is interesting to me, because, like, this is called Flat Maze, but it's not flat. But that wouldn't be strange if this wasn't after Dodge Maze.
Yeah, there are mazes that aren't flat. It's true. Or there are mazes that are, like, especially flat. Like, I would call Chaos Flat Maze. The flatness is its, like, main, defining feature. With Flat Maze, it's actually it has a lot of cool stuff, and like it goes up and down and stuff, but I don't know. You know how it is. Naming in this game is weird. There's a stage called Totalitarianism. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot.
No, I didn't. I skipped it. I lied. I skipped it within
Wow. Nice. Good stage. Here we lock the camera in place. This is like the single biggest strat usage of the camera lock that I was talking about. As you can see, since the camera's in place, I'm playing this kind of more like a Marble Madness game as opposed to a Monkey Ball game. And what that does is it allows us to do this part here like a side scroller. See how I have to go left and right here? It's just left and right because the camera's locked in place. No camera tilt. I'm literally just playing a frickin' 2D Mario game. and it makes that stage way faster and way easier than if you actually have to deal with the camera tilt. Excellent stage.
Particularly the last part, it makes it way easier because you don't have to worry about, trying to align yourself because you're already aligned if you're just in the middle and then get to just use left and right.
Is that just
turn the camera around or anything?
Is that just a keybind to do that?
Basically, yeah, your camera button or your camera control is like the joystick control, and you just have to hold your joystick down.
Yeah.
So it makes the camera look down too, and it locks in place.
Yeah, if you're playing on keyboard, then you can do this on keyboard too. Just whatever buttons you have for your camera.
Whatever buttons your camera down is how you lock it in place.
Yeah.
And it makes Strata a lot easier, so if you're struggling with Golden Banana Strata, try it out. You might find it better as a side-scroller.
We are
Including a Mario game, by the way.
We are finally on the last stage of Golden Banana.
With 136 bananas.
Yes.
This maze is out of control. It's got way too many bananas. It's like a banana mania.
This is the artist formerly known as Labyrinth. They changed the stage name to Crazy Maze.
Because SMB1 deserved the stage names first or something? I mean, I don't know, SMB2, I think.
We stole it from you.
SMB2 kind of thought of the name first, but apparently there's an SMB1 stage that was always called Labyrinth. It's a weird, like, I don't know, they're fixing it retroactively. I don't believe in it, personally. This is Labyrinth to me.
You're just jealous, Peter. You're jealous of the SMB1 stages?
I don't think it's a Labyrinth. I think it's actually a pretty crazy maze, that stage, personally. But,
maze,
you do you.
It's like one path.
Okay, it's not a maze, but it's not a labyrinth. If it's not a maze, it can't be a labyrinth. A labyrinth is an amazinger maze word than get out.
I need my synonymous
You didn't even
dictionary.
Alright. As you can see, just like all the other long maze stages, the speed in this is like, knowing exactly where to go and then confidently making such turns. And honestly, again, it's a satisfaction to me. Like, I just feel great collecting every single one of these bananas as quickly as possible.
I actually don't hate this level because you get to explore the entirety of the stage, which you there's never a reason to do that otherwise.
Yeah, and you actually have the time to explore it. There's 60 seconds normally. You can't mess around. You gotta gun it to the goal. This much time to hang out in Labyrinth. There's a lot of weird nooks and crannies.
So the stage is like this. When I made a tier list of all the stages in this game, which took a long time. It took me like 4 hours.
Yeah, there's like 400 something.
I think it's like
a lot of stages.
a little over 350. I don't think it's quite 400. I actually did the math earlier. But
okay. Like unique stages or like stages in total?
Stages. Maybe I'll do it a little bit later, but yeah, no, they like escaped D tier because while they're still kind of boring, and I think they could have picked better stages for this.
They could have picked better stages.
Nice.
I'm doing speedrunning them, but the casual setting of mazes is not for everyone.
Yeah, it is kind of nice to get to explore these levels though.
Catwalk. Sorry, cheat setup. Down on the camera and up and right on my keyboard, and I just go straight to the goal. If you thought that wire was too thin to be possible, well, it is possible with freehand, but you got another thing coming if you think it's gonna be hard for me.
Yeah.
So what is this mode?
Now this is original stage mode. Almost every single stage that they figured was too difficult for Banana Mania and nerfed in this game got put over in this sort of Grandmaster category style cluster of stages. Basically, every single stage that is hard and they tried to fix is here. So it's in my opinion just the hardest cluster stages you can play in this game. So it's a lot of fun if you enjoy difficulty. And some of them are broken because they nerfed them for a reason. So that's also like here's launchers again. What they did to launchers didn't help, so this is actually, in my opinion, the easier version of the stage. That happens a couple times in original stage mode. Pretty exciting stuff. We get to really make fun. Well, not too much, though. I think they did a great job with a lot of the stage adjustments.
There's one stage
and gameplay is way smarter in story mode, for example.
There's one stage that's coming up that I'm going to make fun of a lot. Yeah, Arthropod actually has a different cycle than this in the original games. So they didn't keep some of the original cycles, but they did at least change it to be more like its original counterpart.
And that new cycle is better in my opinion because you don't have to wait 10 years for the gold approach. All casuals think they have to drop straight down to the goal at the bottom, but it actually does take its fair time in the original games to get there. But it's nice to just be able to hang out with it immediately in this version of the game. Hey, it's Chaos again! What here? Hold on!
Again.
So here's the stage that I'm gonna make fun of because to this day, we don't know what they changed in Chaos. We have no clue. You're gonna see this in Deluxe mode later, and it's gonna be the same thing. We have no idea.
Okay. Picture this. Let me paint a picture for you, chat. The very first category I played in this game. I don't know why. I guess I just want to play the hardest thing first. I saw original stage mode, and I was like, I want to play it. That sounds awesome. I played the original stages. I'm a gamer. Let's play the original stages. Don't mind me. Do I still have time?
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay. Good movement required. Think something got real. I'll paint the picture later.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe the timer got changed on Chaos.
No, it didn't. I checked.
It didn't?
Nope.
Well, they did change the timer to one particular stage that is in this, so I'm not gonna say what it is.
Oh my God,
Really,
Peter!
Really,
Wow.
really dropped the ball on that one.
See, that's what happens though. You play Golden Banana Chaos, and you start thinking about getting the bananas, and then you have to play regular Chaos, and you only have 60 seconds, and you can barely make it to the goal in time. And if you make a wrong turn, it's so scary.
That was exactly what I was talking about with like the terrifying fusion amalgamate of like muscle memory that happens when you try to combine categories. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go back. This is Exam C, by the way. They made the paths like way thicker, and they gave you more time in the SMB1 version here. So we have the less time and the thinner rails, but that's okay. 60 seconds is apparently more than enough compared to Chaos anyway.
Yeah. And believe it or not, this is stage 7, and in SMB1 it was also stage 7. So
yeah, it's really funny how it worked out that way.
Yeah, actually, it wouldn't even be on purpose, I guess, because they're just doing it in the order that they appear in the game.
Yeah, they're doing it in the order they appear in Deluxe Ultimate.
Yeah, Deluxe Ultimate rather. So funny that it happens. Expert 7, by the way. We call it OG 7 here. No one said that, but I just said it. That's pretty cool. These are the original. Nice. These are the original widths of tracks from the original SMB1, by the way. So that thinnest wire there is actually one of the only 0.1 wires in Monkey Ball games, which is a wire that's 0.1. That's a 1/10 of a ball's length, I believe.
Yeah.
Boy, even the thicker wires are pretty thin. So that wire there has never been done by anyone in Banana Mania because Banana Mania's wire control is a little bit scuffed.
Yeah.
So if someone does that, they can be the legendary first one because it's way too thin for this game, which is why they nerfed it.
Yeah, if you want to go do it without assist mode, get a video of it, post it to the speedrunning server or something. Yeah, you can have some bragging
total
rights.
fame, bragging rights.
more power to you.
I say that kind of in a humorous way because it would probably not be a fun process, so don't do it actually. But if you want it, hey. I mean, I might try someday, seriously, but I did it for like a day and I nearly lost my mind. Anyway, back to the Chaos. I was painting a fun picture. I want to complain more about Chaos for fun. We could bring the story back though when Deluxe Mode Chaos shows up. Actually, like, it'd be kind of fun. Since it's gonna come again, you know what? Let's put a pin in it.
Well, there was a message in chat that I want to read before I post off screen. Deadline of ILer and Modder says that we have literally analyzed the actual stage model for Chaos's OG and default versions, and we cannot find a single difference.
It didn't happen.
I'm also curious why there's
duplication.
Well, I'm also curious why there's 23 stages in original mode. Not 20, 23.
That's how many they decided to change.
23
I mean,
stages.
they just want to change 22 stages and throw Chaos in. What?
Yeah.
No problem with that.
They did change one more. They changed a Monkey Master, the last Master stage in SMB1. They changed the goal position, but they didn't put that one in original.
Also
stage.
changed tiers, but it doesn't show up in original stage mode too.
Yeah, didn't they? Yeah.
They didn't put everything they changed in original stage. So let's not worry about the consistency of original stage mode. Let's instead enjoy the fun, ultra thin, ultra hard wire gameplay that we are getting to experience because they did include some, and there was a reason why they did it. It's curvature time. Kind of panic movement there, yeah. Once it gets out of control, it's tough to recover. Try it again, try it again. Anyway, I guess now's a good time to mention the rest of the Chaos story since I've got a bit of time on curvature here. I gotta wrap it up. I'm just super hyped up by the story, right? So the first thing I play is original stage mode. And I'm having a good time, like, yeah, these are kind of like the original stages, and they're like really hard in this game. I get why they did this. And then I land on Chaos, right? So, my only context is I landed on Chaos on original stage mode. My heart lifts to the sky. I'm like, they changed the worst stage in Monkey Ball history? They changed it!
Oh no!
They changed it! They fixed it! They made it more fun, they at least made it less of a timer crunch, so casuals can at least not stay on it more than once. They did something to it. Lo and behold, Wouldn't I be surprised when I find out that Chaos is completely identical in every form? On every first try, Airok, you love to see it.
Wow, that's...
He's very fast, and that setup's kind of weird, so you love. Very cool, very cool. It's the exact same. It's the worst stage. You see that it's changed. It's in original stage mode. There was a promise. There's a promise contained within its placement in that category, and it was a lie. It was a fake. I think they have a deal with some kind of like chaos god to not change it, or else like the world ends. I figure that's like the bid or something. I don't know.
So my
cylinders do good stuff.
My headcanon for the reason there, because I've just decided this now, is that they were gonna change it to make it nicer, and then some dev walked in the room. You can't change chaos. And it was already like on the original mode, so they had to change it back. So now you just have an unchanged chaos on original mode.
Oh, so we have to find the unnamed dev that's like super attached to chaos. It's
yeah.
The purest form, I guess.
Can I yell about Long Tours? I hate this level. I hate original stage mode Long Tours. It's my least favorite stage in the entire game because look how long you have to wait before you get a favorable cycle.
Yeah, you don't get to try for a while. Also, there's an invisible block.
Yeah, there's an invisible block at the edge of the level. Like,
what? The goal? Huh?
Why?
That if you
what?
That you die. You die to that. If you don't know that exists, you die to that. That invisible block is just sitting there. Also, clock face skip. Much easier in original stage mode, so I'll be doing it here. Woo! That was close. In original stage mode, you can just do a like little air boosty setup, and it just gets you a nice clip all the way. So that's a lot harder to do in SMB1 clock face. Or you can't even do that setup in SMB1 clock face. You have to, or SMB2. Okay, I don't know. Numbers are hard.
We've
I
been
got left behind
commentating
a little bit here.
long already that we're losing our minds.
I got a little bit left behind. I forgot that I wasn't playing SMB1 Wavemaster. I was playing OG. This thing schmoves. This game puts a lot of games in your mind because it talks about SMB1 and 2 and Deluxe and OG and 1 and 2. Oh wait, I got left behind again. I got left behind. There's like one part you gotta watch out for where you have to slow, like you have to do a jump over something on purpose, and that usually slows you down when you do that jump, and then you gotta like pick up speed again. I just gotta remember the rhythm.
It's not normal, by the way. Like in SMB1, it doesn't do that. Like they all come together eventually, but there's just this weird gap at some point.
Yeah, there's a funny desync cycle here, so it's a little bit extra difficult. You gotta watch out for the japes. Japes are good though. This is the Grandmaster category after all. I should have been expecting japes. I'm gonna get left behind because it was slow. Let me be. All right. This time I decided to be serious. I'm just gonna use the CDs on a string in front of me to guide my desire. That was weird. There was like a hole there. Wow. The platform is separate sometimes. It's a bit weird. Not OSHA compliant. Where are the guardrails? Gosh dang. Let me through. Please let me go! You're leaving me behind! Suezo!
Suezo!
The E and Z in Suezo actually stand for easy, by the way. Because the game's easy when you play as him. Keep that in mind.
Very true. Too easy. Piece of cake.
No!
Zed, your Canadian is showing.
Alright. Focus. And then it gets away from you. And then you gotta go fast. Alright. I think I'm resynced. Mostly resynced. It's so fast! I think my brain is just moving at a different speed right now. We've played way too much SMB1 and Bingo recently. I can't believe how fast that is. Lightning quick! They should nerf that stage or something. Jeez.
Now I think we need to explain that we have speedrun bingo for this game. Like, there's so much to do in it, and that we can have a bingo, and it is super fun. Peter and I played a lot.
There's like clear certain modes, clear certain stages from modes, like...
Oh, there's so much. There's like, clear this set of levels, you know, warpless, clear... Oh boy, I've lost my train of thought. Get X amount of bananas on this amount of stages, perfect clear this stage, perfect clear this stage. Do a stunt here, you know. And what really makes it fun is that you can't use practice mode, so you have to go through the actual like story mode or ranking challenge or the special modes to get to the stage you want to be on. So you have to find a route that syncs up really well. We did change it so that you can start from World 4 or World 8 in story, because story would just take too long to get to the later worlds otherwise, but that change really helped out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just get lucky here, I think. That's my decision.
Yeah,
Yep. I invested all of my stat points when I was born into luck, so I use that as a kind of a crutch when things go wrong, plan-wise. Luck doesn't always come in handy, but when it does, I nail it.
I gave you my energy because I've gotten really lucky in Dodge Master and marathons myself.
Yeah, no worries, as long as you don't get hit by any of the ultra-fast moving parts.
Yeah.
Which you can't predict because there's so many and so fast. They're like paths you can watch that like show you where they're going to approach from, but they don't matter that much. They're everywhere. It's like a bee's nest. Also, really good cam lock strat there on Bridge Master. It's only like 3 inputs if you just lock the camera in place. You don't have to worry about the manual or the auto camera messing you up. I thought I was playing... Okay. It's okay. Alright, that's original stage mode. I went immediately because I thought I was playing SMB2 cycle, not the OG cycle. Close one. We clutched it out, though. Alright, so now we're entering the final mode in order of the special mode categories. Final, last but not least, these are just the stages that were added in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Which is the extent of the description I have for them, actually. They, there's no gimmick. This is just where they put the deluxe stages, so here they are, all 46 of them.
Since we're going on a nostalgic train, I want to see if anyone in chat remembers this theme. The True Adventures of Chad, the guy who was so into Super Monkey Ball Deluxe that he decided to live in a ball.
That might be me. Oh wait, no, I didn't do the second part. I do really like Monkey Ball though.
This was I believe a promotional effort for Monkey Ball Deluxe, like way back in 2005. They really just yeah. Look it up on YouTube. Like Sega actually did this. It's so mesmerizing to say the least.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish that were me. If I were alive at the time, easy cop. I would come with Gun's Comic Sans shirt on. I'd be ready to rumble. I'd buy an Xbox.
Let's get it. Do it.
Swirl skip?
Is it?
One attempt?
One attempt.
Is it time to start a war?
This is an IL strat that's like super hard.
Unreal! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god!
About that strat.
IL strat who? IL strat who?
Swirl skip! Wow, you, chat, were just saved from having to see so much swirl. That is a long auto-scroller of a walking stage when you have to play that normally, and you can go forward and then back and then bounce across the whole thing. That never happens. When Helix said swirl skip, I was like, nice. I was like, really? Like, that's not like... It's like so rare that like Helix mentioning it was almost like a J.
I was like half
like, let's just mention something that'll never happen.
I never go for it. I was like half joking, but I know that you had been doing it, like you wanted to start doing it in PvP. So I was like, just do it, just once, and I'm so happy.
Holy frick. Thank you for suggesting. I was not going to. No, not at all. There's such thing as something so rare that you should not go for in marathons, because even mentioning it is a waste of time. Like, that would have been that should have just been a disappointment. Like, swirl skip, ha, oh, ha, whoa. No swirl skip, sorry. Nope. There it is.
I can't believe that.
That was such a gamble, thank you. That paid off, that was awesome.
Thank you for doing it. There was like a decent, in like another timeline, you definitely just don't. You definitely just ignore it.
No, easily. Any one where no one pushed me. I'm very, easily influenceable. Peer pressure is a powerful element, so obviously just took being told to do it, but wow. That's good. I'm that high is gonna carry me this entire deluxe mode run. I don't need to get any other strat. Can we just leave? Can we call it? It's not gonna be up.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of cool strats. Actually, Gun is harder than swirl skip. Heck, watch. I'm gonna prove it's harder. Yeah, see, it's harder.
Wait, no. Oh.
We're trying to go straight in the goal on gutters here. The angle's a bit tough. Falling hard in Banana Mania. Oh, second try though. That's actually pretty cool. For being harder than swirl skip, our streak is great right now. Wow. I guess I kind of fell off a little bit. I was wondering, is this good pace because I got that? I think it's probably about even since I kind of messed up on composition. Still though, you'll love to see it.
Do you have your look this time around? It's probably not.
I do actually.
Oh.
But I don't think it's visible on my stream. So no, actually, this is not that submittable.
Oh, yeah, that'd be hard to verify.
Yeah, never mind. That's okay. The deluxe mode record is a pretty popular and contested record, so I'm sure I'll make enough mistakes that it won't be alive soon enough.
You have it right now anyway.
Hmm.
You got it today, actually.
Yeah, I was prepping deluxe mode in particular. early on because it's like a pretty big part of this run. And ooh, that was close. I kind of should have led a bit more to the right. If you miss that, you have to wait so long for the goal to come back. You might as well just retry. Wait, I've never retried that, and that is absolutely the solution. I don't know why. I said it aloud now, just right now. Retrying is what you do there, and I've never done that.
Yeah,
logic is hard. Because unlike in challenge mode, which Helix is running, you actually are allowed to retry in special modes. All of them. You can just retry whenever you fail to stage. Helix could not do that. They had to purposely die whenever messing something up.
Yeah, if I were to retry, then I would start the whole category over. That's really bad.
Awesome! From the beginning?
Yep.
But Peter can do it. In special modes and story mode, you can do it. And it doesn't. You just start the stage over instead. It's weird.
Yeah, when you said
But
that Dark Banana Mode game overed you, I got a little scared that that's what would happen, by the way.
Yeah,
oh,
no,
yeah.
I know.
My wording was like game over. Whenever you get Dark Banana.
The only reason I worded it like that is because that is literally what the announcer says. Normally I would not have.
It's a funny wording, actually. And she only says that for that. Like when I first saw that wording, I thought she was going to boot me back to the beginning. Because like there's Fallout, and there's time over, and I guess they had to create a word for just instantly dying by touching a banana, so I called it game over.
You can call it failure, just like in Smash. Failure.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
But game over. It looks scary, but it's not that scary. Ooh, do I get this? Ooh, nice.
The extract, by the way. Peter found that. It's so cool.
Yeah, full forward and back, airborne. Just like you just decide to do a 180 in the air. You don't have any wall geometry to bounce off of, so you gotta do it manually.
Have we actually explained what deluxe mode is?
I mentioned briefly, but you can go into more detail if you want.
It's just the stages that are from Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. Deluxe added 46 levels to like just sort of fill out the game, because SMB1 didn't have like a full roster of extra stages in some places, for example. So yeah, Deluxe mode added some stages, and these are all the stages that made their debut in Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. So they are not in the original 2 games.
It's actually really cool to see them in packaged form like this too. I feel like they have a very unique sort of design philosophy to them. And like when you see them all together like this, you can especially tell that like they're kind of like SMB1 in geometry, but SMB2 in scale. You know, like they don't overdo it on the gimmicks, but they're big, which I think is best of both worlds in a lot of cases. There are some really good stages in this category.
I agree until they start throwing mazes at you. Some of the mazes on Deluxe
one of the devs of Super Monkey Ball Deluxe was a huge maze fanatic. That's where we got chaos and dodge maze and stuff. But you know, they didn't give him the reins too often. Just for like a quarter of the stages.
There are a couple of the mazes in this game in Deluxe mode that are fun. Like Sewer is actually a really great maze stage. Tilt maze is a really fun maze level.
As long as you can skip mazes, mazes are fun.
Would you say it's amazing?
Sewer, yes, absolutely. A pun and correct opinion. It's a good combo. I'd like to see it. Like, boy, what a funky stage. This is the kind of stuff you only get in Deluxe. Just big and weird. Just a big old mound. What's that about? I love Deluxe stages. I've fallen in love with them since like running them all together here. Bit of a hard strat here on Coil Ramp. Although, not nearly as hard once we've got a wrangle on the manual camera. Throwing in the manual camera to help encourage the inputs you need when, you really need the absolute strength because you're on a slope or something, can go a long way. Like, I purposely use my C-stick to change the camera so that I can hold up a lot during that setup, which allows me to have the most strength to stay on the coil. And go straight to the goal layer. Very sick. Someone pronounce that French cake stage, because I forgot how to pronounce it.
Millefeuille.
Someone put for it. Helix was ready, but it was a dangerous game you were playing.
I pronounced it with a very American accent, but yeah.
Awesome. That was the way I wanted it. If you were suddenly accidentally French right then it wouldn't have been funny. So. Helix was kind of carrying the. No, wait, did you walk?
Oh no.
Okay.
That's a really long death.
Listen. In reverse mode, when you play reverse mode waiver, right? The stage gets thicker and thicker the further you go on it because you start from the back. I played reverse mode earlier, so I thought it was gonna be a thicker platform than that because I thought it was gonna get thicker because I played reverse mode earlier.
Peter, did somebody put you on fast forward?
Yeah. I had to really quickly cover why that happened. It looked like I just fell off the edge, but there was a really good reason, which is, you know...
I think Peter put himself on fast forward.
You just gotta really quickly get my John out of the way and get back to the good commentary, which is definitely coming up soon. It hasn't happened yet, but we're looking for it. Alright. That was an incident. That was a long death.
I was pretty confident in my Milkweed pronunciation, but people are saying it might be different. I don't know. I'd accept that.
I'm pretty sure mine was wrong in the first place, but whatever.
I think Peas was the right one, actually, then.
What's yours, Peter?
I'm nominating Millie Fuely for correct pronunciation.
We should have made Rail try to pronounce it.
Oh no.
Wow! Oh, I mean, we still don't know what the correct pronunciation is, so give it a shot.
I didn't even see how it was spelled.
So yeah, it's based on what you think we are saying, but right.
Good to know.
I'm not sure if I should take that bait. I don't think I'm gonna take that bait.
I respect you for not falling for it.
I can't blame you. I can't blame you.
This is like a grade A trap card, honestly. You know what? You made the right choice. You passed the test today.
I threw you under the bus. I'm sorry.
That's why you're on The correct answer was not playing. All the French people in the chat, thank you.
No, the high quality joke is if you'd asked, you said Rail, why would you go for it? And then Helix answers.
Whoa, true! Whoa, wait!
True.
That's who you are! Oh my gosh. Whoa, building! Whoa! Great stage to cool down a little bit on. We've been playing a lot of hard stuff. Let's just walk up a building a little bit. Yeah. If I fall off, it's Helix's fault. Actually, you know what?
It is. I agree.
Actually, you know what?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
That wasn't nice of me. Can I take that back? No. That was really impolite.
I was about to say...
It's my fault, I agree.
I was about to say, if you blame me, then I wouldn't be surprised, because a lot of my friends these days, they find a way to blame me, and it's a running joke to blame Peas, so...
I couldn't dump another one, you know,
yeah,
that being a straw that breaks the camel's back. You know what?
I'm really glad you called it a running joke, because I was about to, like, feel so bad for you.
No!
Like, no, I would never.
You know, as of late, Helix has been just punching me in the face as a joke recently. Has anyone noticed that? It's been like a running thing.
From another country. My arms are so long. From another country.
It's unreal, but it's a joke. Oh, cliff. Alright, hold on, let me skip this long one real quick. So do a jump or something. Press the A button? What? You failed! It's one button, bro. Let me try again. Once again, protecting Swezo's honor by not dying upon death. This is... This is hard.
Well, I guess that's the scream you hear when you actually fall off of a cliff, right?
That is a classic Peter noise. We need a Peter soundboard.
That's what it would sound like if you fell off. It's unreal how hard this cliff is right now.
This is why you all need to follow Peter, please.
I was completely unprepared.
I was up. There's the cliff.
There we go.
My favorite part about that is that was immediately preceded by you talking about protecting Swezo's honor and then the scream.
Sorry, Swez. I wasn't the correct caretaker for today. I'm under the influence of having a good time right now, so yeah.
You know, I wish Swezo had voice clips, like, you know, as if he was like a Pokemon or something, because they would just go, Swezo! And he like fell off or something.
Swezo! I think if Swezo fell off a cliff, he would sound like what I sounded like there. Like saying Swezo. Swezo. Oh, holy frick. Is the Monster Rancher like a Pokemon game too, kind of? It's like Sega's Pokemon?
Not really.
Sega does what Nintendo don't. No?
No, not really.
Maybe. Points for effort on the analogy?
Yeah, I guess.
Cool. So you play Monster Rancher?
Oh no, but I've seen people play it.
You've seen it exists? I've never heard of this game. I have no clue what Monster Rancher is. I like Swezo though. Is he the main character?
He can be?
Is
Question
there a
mark?
main character? I was gonna say.
You pick
I don't
a
know
monster
anybody.
and then you raise it, and then it can fight in tournaments. But you're definitely
That sounds a
picking
lot like
the monster.
Pokemon.
So it is okay. So it is kind of like Pokemon. I've
Alright, so
heard
this
that, but I
stage-
thought it was a joke.
Paraboloid.
This is important.
Really high walls on a bonus stage. The only way to leave a bonus stage, obviously, is to either die or get all the bananas. We're not going to get all the bananas, so we're trying to escape by bouncing off these walls in just the perfect way, and done.
That's huge. That is
That's
actually huge.
Literally,
That is
that's
so
as
much
of a
time
time
saved.
save as there is time on the timer. What I just saved there. I saved 40 seconds over not doing a strat by escaping there, because that's just how much time you have to wait before you're allowed to leave. If you run out of time, you can leave. So,
That
yeah.
strat is probably single-handedly the most important strat in deluxe mode.
Yep. Yeah. At this point, if you're not getting that strat, you cannot get like world record. Like, it
Yeah,
loses enough
it's-
time that doesn't matter how perfectly you play everything.
It's rough, but we're finally getting good at it. Also, Chaos is
One,
back.
one and all. Hey, Chaos is back. And
Yo,
I think I'm not playing
Chaos.
Golden Banana pathing.
For the third
This could be a
time.
chance to not hear hurry up. This could be.
Yeah, no,
huge.
this is a good pathing so far.
Of course,
It's
my
actually-
no hurry up takes a lot of work because I don't do the Helix route, which is like a second faster. So
Yeah,
actually
I do.
move
I take a different route on the
flawlessly.
stage. It's like 1 second faster. It doesn't make that much of a difference.
I didn't take the Golden Banana route. Yes, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. This is chaos action. It's still just walking on flat territory. Why are you in original stage mode? Nothing changed. This is how it was in deluxe.
I was so excited too. Like when I thought it was changed, I'm like, oh yeah, of course.
Oh, I heard hurry up by like
Oh,
a couple frames.
Here we go!
Hurry, perfect. Perfect. All right.
don't make
Wow,
this
we are kind of rounding up towards the end of that there DX mode. Just a couple stages left. Actually, I said that, but I forgot the dodge maze is one of the stages left. DX mode pulled a little sneaky by leaving one of the longest to last, so we're actually not wrapping up DX mode. I was like, oh, you know, what, 41 out of 46. I gotta like start, you know, calming down, you know, tell chat that I love them. But no, actually, I can't do that right now. Sorry, you'll have to wait. There's a lot of stage.
It is pretty free after dodge maze though. There's like 2 bonus levels and then like another easy level, and that's it.
Little
Oh, it
catalog
includes the
thing to do
bonus
this year.
levels?
There are 2 bonus stages after. They're like 44
funny
and
how they're
45 are
2.
just bonus stages. Yeah,
It's just right there.
2 in a row.
Bonus!
You just fall out of
Let's
them.
make for going past
hilarious.
chaos.
Actually, one of them you can't fall out of. One of them you actually have to take the goal on. But first we have to play dodge maze. You saw this in Golden Banana, and now you're gonna see it actually played.
Yeah, front to back, it's actually a lot faster, which is why I have a lot less time here. But it's really not a timer crunch if you know where you're going. Luckily, which is I
Go
guess
for
the same
dodge
with Golden
maze,
Banana, but
Go for
I
dodge
should
maze
have
IL.
gone for it once.
The
I would've gone- if I-
theoretical IL that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, there's like a super skip you can do by using these revolving doors that can hit you with like a lot of oomph sometimes. Like, I can kind of show you how it goes. If you slap the edge of them, they spin kind of fast, which you can use to like get knocked into the air if you're really, really lucky. No one's done skip the whole stage yet, so it's kind of a neat little technique that should be done someday, I think.
Yeah, we're
The
hoping
IL
that
deck is still
we
pretty
can-
cool though, it does a skip. Small one.
I can't figure out the skip that's shown in the IL record. It's so sick.
It's wild actually that it's possible. It's just a
Yeah.
neat solution. It goes through a wall at some point.
It's
out
so
of bounds. Out of bounds IL category.
Mhm.
There's no out of bounds in Monkey Ball games. Nice bonus stage. That one actually has a goal, so you don't have to escape it to leave. Which is
Okay,
good, because
goal.
there'd be no way to escape that one.
That goal is very slightly floating. It's strange.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Airborne. Another bonus stage. Hello. Sorry. It's a speedrun.
Time will be coming up soon.
Mobius, I'm sure you're a great stage, but I've never actually played you, sorry. I hear it's a good bonus stage, honestly. It should have not been bonus if it wanted to be played, though. And time, and the gold tape. Sorry, I didn't warn.
Yeah, I did. I did say time was coming up soon. I knew.
Okay. That was the last stage, asterisk.
Because I didn't warn for my run, so I was like, I better. GG though.
Alright, that was a great run. I didn't end my timer, but that's not how that matters. Anyway, great run. Glad to finish under estimate. Some stages were like extra means, so I started like really shaping up there. That was a great DX mode run for me actually. Can't believe we got swirl skip. Like so bad that strat shouldn't have been mentioned, but the stuff we were able to get today was really cool, and I think I'm happy that I got a chance to show off all of the special modes here. That was a really fun showcase for me. Love these to bits. Definitely check them out if you own the game. They're hard but worth it playing.
Yeah, so same thing with Helix. Peter is sticking around for commentary on the last run, but if you have any shoutouts before we switch, go ahead.
Shoutouts. Yes, I guess you can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/PetrusInc, or just search those words. You probably won't find the other website that's made for a different company that's not me, so yeah, you can find me on the internet, I guess.
Big recommend though. Please follow Peter. Super entertaining streamer. We stream together often. Go follow him. Do it.
Thank you. Yeah, and I'd just like to shout out, I guess, the Banana Mania Discord and the Banana Mania modding Discord. If you're into speedruns, please look that up. You can find it through SRC, the speedrun Discord, and if you ask around there, you can find the modding Discord as well. Both of the communities are extremely active, and it's kind of like a big bit of like fresh monkey ball competition that we haven't seen in a long time. So if you just want to go fast or just share, scores, how many bananas you've gotten on a stage, we've got categories for all kinds of things. Big recommend you join and just be a part of improving this game. It's a lot of fun. That's all for me. Shoutouts wise, thank you.
All right. Thanks for doing the run for us. We've got one more run tonight. So if everybody's been enjoying the monkey ball so far, stay tuned. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back with Peas running SMB1 Marathon with Jumps, which is going to be completely different. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you stay tuned and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Community Spotlight. We are here with our final Banana Mania showcase of the night. Hope you've all been enjoying the showcase. If you've been enjoying this hotfix content, make sure you tune in more often here on twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. We've got content pretty much every night of the week starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for weekdays and 1 p.m. Eastern on weekends. You can find more information about all of our shows at GamesDoneQuick.com/hotfix. If you tune in tomorrow, we're going to have Game Masters, which is a show about speedrunning adjacent content, people who are really good at their games that might not necessarily be a speed game. And followed by that is going to be Time Capsule, a show about speedruns of games that were released in the same year. Both of those are going to be starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for Game Masters and right around 10 p.m. Eastern for Time Capsule. But we've got Peas here who's going to run SMB1 Marathon with this magical thing called a jump button. Why don't you explain this to us, Peas?
Sure. So, I'm sure many of you monkey ball people out there have heard of this. Hold on, let me get it real quick. Where is it?
This is exciting.
Actually, here it is. I'm pretty sure you guys have. Hit my mic. you have seen this, and you've also seen this. It's kind of reversed here, but what? So essentially, what this jump button is, it's supposed to mimic that of Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, and believe it or not, it's one of the most untouched features in this game, and the way to get it, and I'll show you that it's toggleable real quick. The one way you get it is you actually have to unlock it, which, in my honest opinion, cringe. but anyway, in order to actually toggle it, you would have to go to the options, and under the control settings, you would go to main game, and I believe jump is down here. So you can turn it on, turn it off, but if you turn it on, stuff won't be saved. So, and sadly, I have to do this in challenge mode and not in ranking challenge because Sega did confirm that you can't do time attack with the jump button because of, politics, to say the least.
Yeah, it's controversial.
Integrity.
Integrity. But anyway, now that I quit out of everything, we're going to be choosing, honestly, the best character in the game, Sonic the Hedgehog, and even though there are no stats in this game, so for me, we're going to be doing SMB1 challenge mode, but unlike SMB2 Marathon, I'm not going to be taking warps. We're going to go through the whole thing, all 109 of these stages.
Ooh.
Kind of cool.
Every single one.
All right. Every single one. All right, so that was kind of yeah. So that intro was kind of slow. So let's be like Sonic and go fast, shall we?
Sonic.
All right, one of y'all can give me a countdown, and we'll be good to go.
Okay, I'm on it then. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right.
There you go. Put a little bit of energy into it. Not
Good
too
luck,
much.
Helix. Let's get it. It's always such a pleasure to watch a full jump run.
Indeed. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm actually a Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD main. So a lot of the strats that I will go for are going to be basically similar to that of what you would see in a Banana Blitz run. So I'm going to be just mashing my A button to jump, and that's pretty much it. So Nothing much to explain other than at the beginning I will be jumping to be at my top speed or close to my top speed. I feel it's somewhat inconsistent at times, but for the most part, if you jump at the beginning, you will be almost at your top speed. So that's going to be important for some of the skips that I'll be going for. And we don't play bonuses, so let's throw Sonic off of here real quick.
Yeah, not only does jumping let you, well, jump, it also just kind of generally increases your speed. It's awesome.
It's not on the ground. Friction.
Yeah. Nice, I first tried that. Whew.
Sick.
So,
That's a very difficult strat.
Straight line, that's even like worse than if you didn't have jumps. You could like do more setup there. You just kind of have to walk that blind.
Yeah, and the problem is the jump buttons I believe suffers the worst from goal posting. So some stages I'll have to take very safe. Otherwise, I will left goal post and die and throw my Switch into the volcano and all that sort of stuff. Or PC in this case. I'm not playing on Switch.
No, you know what? Take the Switch out anyway. You know what?
Oh, no, not the Switch. It doesn't deserve it.
And then just chuck it in the volcano. So, one thing to also note here is that I want you all to imagine the jump button in the original games, in particular SMB1, because this is, I would say, among one of the hardest Monkey Ball games, you know, to play either at a high caliber or even casually. So the jump button, as you'll see, will render a lot of strats free. So, all right, very nice word.
I guess what this original stage design is, it's like totally. These are all stages that are possible jumpless. So the entire game-breaking part here is the fact that you're able to be in the air where they didn't expect you to. So lots of funky skips are unlocked that way.
Right, and believe it or not, in SMB1 Marathon, that'll be the only time that I'll play Blur Bridge and Hitter. So,
yes.
One of the most infamous things about SMB1 is the fact that we have repeat stages in the extras. Thankfully, that's not the case here. So every stage will be played once. So
yeah, certain extra stages and also certain bonus stages will repeat themselves, but like we said in Marathon, doesn't happen. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
That's why the stage count is a weird 109 and not like a 118, because there's generally 118 in all of SMB1 if you count the extras.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I do not want to play a hard hitter more than once, because the jump shot that I go for is consistent and inconsistent at the same time.
Without one of those I don't want to play bonus grid more than once. So, yeah,
oh, true.
My favorite strat.
All right, so we're coming up to a pretty precise jump strat here. And nice. That's actually a safer version. Yeah, that's actually a safer version compared to either doing it the jumpless way or saving a little bit of time here. So for this one, I'm gonna play a little safe here because I don't want to go too fast and goalpost. So let me see if I can get this. There we go. Nice.
Well done.
Wow. So if I went too fast there, that was going to be a goalpost, and I was not going to be happy.
Oh yeah, with jumps you're like constantly inviting phantom goalposts, right? You can go at speeds that like kill you on like folders and stuff on any stage. That's nuts. You're really gonna watch out for those goalposts. Yeah. Speaking of which, this next stage, I have a choice to not let that happen. That was a terrible pun. I'm sorry. That was terrible. That was so terrible. Wait, what stage are we playing next? It was a prophecy. Foreshadowing.
Yeah. And one very important difference between Banana Blitz HD jumping and Banana Mania jumping, the more you jump, the faster you go. So at times you'll see me slow down, because in Banana Blitz HD, you're able to cancel all your momentum by a simple tap of the button when you land. But in this game, I believe they wanted to mimic that of the original game's bouncing mechanics. So, and oh my gosh, I got it. I got the skip.
No way.
I got the skip.
One cycle jumpy.
Let's go.
That's like that's one jumpy. It's a plural jumpies. You were supposed to use more than one piece. What in the gosh?
That's amazing.
How dare
you? I don't care if that was a slow finish, but like that's the second time in history that I hit that skip. So wow.
Twice ever.
I do not want to jinx myself right now because I'm kind of ahead of my record right now. So
we'd love to keep it up, hyping it up.
I will try.
Like, that's less completions of that strat than frickin' swirl skip. Nutty.
No, I think swirl skip's a lot better. Now this is where I might lose it here, but yeah, there it is. That's fine.
Sometimes you're doing a really hard version of this.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah, straightforward exam B.
There we go. Oh! Why me?
That'd be nice, goalpost.
I jinxed it. I know for a fact that there we go. It was too good to be true. I think it's still alive though. There are quite a few mistakes in my record, but I'm not gonna worry too much about that. The main thing is, not many people see jumps being used effectively, and even though again they break SMB1 stages, if you have yourself a Banana Blitz player, or if you have a little bit of Banana Blitz experience, this is a very fun category. Very fun.
I bet. Yeah. It's like hometown.
I agree.
Throwing out the jump in.
Yeah.
I've dabbled in jumps a little bit myself, not recently, but it is pretty fun.
Yeah.
It also seems like it just changes the way you think about the game, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My experience in like total is like a story mode jumps run that I did at some point, just because I know story mode, and it's like, what? How come this time is like, for the longest time, this time was worse than my story mode jumpless time, because I couldn't wrap my head around the jumps. Like, being good at jumps and being good at monkey ball are like separate concepts. You have to like work at both of them individually. It's so nutty.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay.
This is cathartic, by the way. Jumping over middle jam. I'm feeling good about this.
There we go. I think I just undershot it all 2 times, but that's a-okay.
Skipping the traffic jam. That's what you do when you're in traffic. Consider pressing A.
Just jump over it, forehead.
Just jump over it. Speaking of which...
Oh, and line? Nice little wall you got there.
So, I wanted to bring up another point as well. This is actually kind of talked about at the beginning of Banana Mania's release. So, because you have the difference of, you know, doing strats compared to GameCube and Next Gen, it can be kind of weird to switch between strats. So the one reason why I like running the jumping is so that, like, I main SMB1, like, if it's not Banana Blitz, and it's really nice for me to just not have to worry about, you know, playing the stage completely different than just pressing the A button versus, like, doing a different cycle, per se. I don't know why I jumped there, but I'll take it. Yeah. You'll see that as I keep doing more of these jump strats. Now, arguably here, I can do this without jumping, but because I want that free time save, I'm gonna just jump at the beginning and then jump on here, and boom. Easy 56.
It's like boosting. What? Boosting unlocked. Yeah. Literally just accelerating faster than the starting platform. So smart. Yeah.
Do a little quick time save here. Give me a 27. Thank you.
Nice.
And you're gonna like this spiky skip I do here. We're gonna use some geometry. You ready? Damn.
I like geometry.
Yeah.
Nice geometry you got here, right?
Let's try squares in ball game. Maybe you shouldn't have been so flat or we wouldn't have jumped on you.
Yeah. I
also want to note that jumps for basically every category are tracked on speedrun.com. So if you like this, you want to try, you know, some RTA jumps runs yourself, have at it. We also are tracking ILs for each stage with jumps as well. So.
As well as story mode IWs, individual wall runs.
That too.
That's good that I hit puzzle first try, because that is very inconsistent with the jump button. Either I get the right distance, or if I'm like 1 pixel off, the game is like, nope.
Okay, jump the planner. Yeah, talking about puzzle to a bunch of jumpless, you know, cronies here. I see what you're doing. You're trying to make it feel extra bad.
You know how many world records I've lost to puzzle because that stage is garbage without jumps?
Solidarity, though. I'm glad it hurts everyone equally. I thought it was free in jumps, so I've learned something today. Thank you.
What's this? We're already an expert. Like,
well, that was
I feel like 6 minutes ago I don't even know how much of time it's not paying attention. It feels like we were just in like casual and normal, you know?
Like, why weren't we jumping all this time? This is way faster. Holy moly! Acceleration on this guy.
Now this strat is kind of cool. Check this out. That is not what I wanted to. Wait. Okay.
Ooh, we gonna catch this thing while it's rotating?
That's not what I was trying to do. Well, actually, yeah, but.
Oh.
No!
Oh, the party ball.
I'll just play safe here. There we go.
Rare party ball W. I see you.
Yeah. What I wanted to get was an optimal 27, but I didn't get the right distance, so I just died.
That's whatever jumps you end up using does end up like determining how you get like super optimal times, right? It's something you gotta optimize as a jumper.
Yeah. Speaking of optimization, just hold up. Bam.
Oh wow!
That was optimal. That was awesome.
I did not know that.
Decagon.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Now this one, here we go. And beautiful.
Well done. That is
Don't even...
not as easy
Oh,
as you made it look.
Did you use the jump to cancel your momentum?
Yeah, something like that. Because your momentum continues, I have to press down in order to like stay in the air and just not fly off too fast because of how this game handles the bounces. And this is also one of the instances where I press down and get in the goal. So
Yeah,
that's awesome. You love a 1 second stage. 1 second, 59 on the timer.
Yep.
Never before seen.
Now this is another goalpost friendly stage. I'm dead.
No,
that's fine.
You would never be. Oh, that's a bumper. Poor Sonic.
Yeah. This stage is weird because this is one of those depth perception / don't goalpost. So I think I got it here. Yep,
Yeah, you gotta look real long and far. Sonic, move out of the way. I can't see the goal behind you. Nice, you got it though.
All right, Gears. I like this strat.
No, I bet this is neat.
Bam.
Sick rotation.
And then, oh wait, did we not just play this stage in normal? Like, I'm pretty sure I just played this.
I'm gonna see no difference right here, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with yes.
I see no
game designing.
It's almost the same thing.
Kinda, sorta. Invasion? Invade what? The goal?
No, no, you have to play! It's really hard! No! It'll take me in 3 seconds.
You know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try this. No! I want.
Oh, that looks tough.
That one.
Oh, dang, going hella early on the diving. I like that.
There you go.
Dive right in.
Yeah. Dive right on in.
Oh, force time. There was like a billion bumper bounces there.
Yeah. Alright, press up. Easy. And I think I'm gonna have to do that again, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I gotta press one direction and just get into the goal. One direction and one button.
Press down, you won't.
I won't. Oh, well, Sonic went down. He went down, that's for sure.
A little bit.
Teeny tiny bit. Alright, when the swing bar is long.
No, look at that. Yeah, that's the longest swing bar I've ever seen. Not too bad for Sonic. Well, you can kind of jump off like a slanted platform and like buy more time before falling. That's interesting, actually. I would assume like jumping off of it would like send you really far left automatically.
You're absolutely flying through these stages.
That's what jumps like to do.
Hey, what the heck? Is this Tails? Tails wasn't flying. Rare Sonic flight ability.
He can run, he can fly, he can, what's the rest of the song for Sonic CD? I forgot.
You can reach the other side of
there we go.
No problem.
Nice side logo. Good
stuff.
That's a sick angle.
Alright, Snake. What about Snake? I don't think we're snaking.
Snake?
I think we're jumping. Alright, guys, it's time for the hardest strat in the entire game. Like, another really difficult strip. Oh no, this is so hard. Oh no! Done.
What?
Wow, that was so hard.
I thought for sure that was high up enough that you couldn't just do that from the beginning. That's
you can just.
That's messed up.
Now this one is. Now this one is genuinely hard. Yeah, that will happen. This is another one of those inconsistent jumping strats. If I go too far or somewhere, if I can't find the sweet spot, that will happen. Now, alternatively, I could go for the SMB1 variant, but because of how this game handles diagonals, it's a little bit inconsistent, at least for me. I don't know about you, Helix, since you have some experience in SMB1 Expert, but when I was practicing that, I just could never find the consistency in doing that.
Which stage again?
I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna call it a windy slide. Also, this was slow, but we don't talk about it.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm
not consistent with sliders in this game either, don't worry.
Yeah. Spiral hard.
It is more like a windy slide than a sliders, honestly. You know what? Stop stealing SMB2 names.
It goes straight the whole way.
You know what else? You know what else I want to hear from you? Not anything that disagrees with me. Try that sentence again, Helix, now that you know the condition.
Not anything that disagrees with me.
Bonus
you kind of set that one up, Peter.
The loophole.
Got him.
Alright, so Ice World. Ooh, another pretty cool skip that there's actually a much consistent way of doing it. Hopefully I'll first try this.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2. Nope. I got too low of a bounce right there.
Oh. You
again.
can even make that jump in just 2? That
There
looks
we
like
go.
the distance to freaking guillotine. Unreal.
So fun fact, I was not able to jump right there. But that time I was, because for some reason, if you touch some edge, or if Sonic is in his falling animation when he touches an edge, he won't jump. That's a big fat nerf from Banana Blitz HD, and to this day I'm like, why? Why?
Wait, you can jump off of like the edgiest edges on Banana Blitz HD?
Something
like if you're like right on the edge, you can still jump.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Unless you're like in a little gutter, then you actually can't jump. But for the most part, you can just jump up like almost anything. So, but in this game, if Sonic is in his falling animation, yeah, good luck trying to jump, especially on wires. Ooh.
Oh yeah, for sure. I found when I was running story mode that's like, well, you actually can't jump to save your life when you're totally supposed to be already dead. I'm like, you need a totally flat ground.
I should have saved it right there. I thought I was going to YOLO that one, but nah, whatever. I'm gonna save it here. Like I said.
Wow, incredible.
Nice save. Yeah, good redemption arc on the save. I'm glad you ran it back. You don't save it the first time, you save it the second time.
Now this is another one of those stages that got I would say the cycle nerf, because in SMB1 you could literally just get a 27 for free, but here you gotta wait unless you jump. So yeah, nice party ball.
Ah,
How dare you?
Okay, cool, we got it.
nice.
And we are almost done with this beautiful world. Wow, pirates.
Dang. I'll miss the cold. This looks like my hometown.
I wonder if it's
Antarctica.
cold around here. Antarctica. All right, wait. Let me check the weather. How cold is it outside? It's like 57 degrees. Nah, that's not too cold
It's
around
not
here.
holy moly, that's hot. You're like in an oven. Jeez, you're gonna explode. Watch out.
Now we're gonna get into these stages, and you're gonna wonder, first of all, who opened that bowl, and second of all, there's gonna be, actually, I'll throw the joke out. Stairs in ball game. Who put that in the ball game?
Ah, stairs and ball game.
Are we about to see some vengeance on stairs and ball game? Here's hoping. Let's see them get wrecked. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm here.
yeah. So we don't have to play carpet. We just go on top of that. Pretty sure.
Carpet
Yeah. And then bridge. Almost like the SMB1 pause strat, but you just jump. Because this is almost kind of sort of, but you don't do clips. I'm gonna go for this once.
A one strat mixer? Wait.
Well, that was so close. That was close. I'll do it again.
Whoa! That's
I'll
like
do it again.
still firmly dependent on whether you can balance on like a really, really tiny rail. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Stack strat, even in jumps.
No. Yep. That's what I mean when I say
Oh,
tell
that
you jump on wires.
that looks really hard.
Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Don't do this. 3.
Yeah, stop it. That's being not nice.
4. So close. I'll give it 2 more shots.
It's kind of hard to believe you're going for this. This is so
Hell
hard.
yeah.
Come on, for the brownie points. There we go.
That's what we're
Nice, well
talking
done.
about. I'd go for a delicious brownie right now. 25.
All right. Ooh, Sonic's favorite stage. Rings.
What? Ding-a-ling.
One more ring to rule them all. Nice Sonic Boom reference, me. Thank you, me. You're not welcome.
Yeah, that
me.
was a really good Sonic Boom reference. That was awesome. I can go for some Sonic Boom watch along now. That show is
All right.
bang is awesome.
All right, stairs and ball game.
Stairs and ball game.
That's what they get! Not a single step was tapped. Look at that. Take that, you fool.
Yeah. And Clover. Oh no, very hard, difficult stage. Done.
Another 1 second level. Let's go.
What?
1.
29 flat, easy.
All right, this is when we're gonna just be a little weird and not make that. So I'll just make it.
Okay. Bump.
Yeah.
Pop right in.
All right.
Pump.
I'm not gonna burn my brownie points here because I could go for an IL strat, but it's a little inconsistent for now. So no, thank you. Yeah, we'll play it safe. It's so late in the run that if you're like go for it and be really super duper nervous, it's just like nah. Save the run. You only saves like 3 seconds anyway, and it's not consistent at all. So
Yeah, sounds wild.
So take a little deep breath
Metamorphosis
here.
doesn't deserve it. It's a good stage.
Oh, speaking of hard hitter,
Oh, yeah, there it is.
We were talking about our hitter.
there it is.
Oh, we
So what
jumped
I-
right in there.
Yeah. So what I do there is a slight neutral input, and then I just jump. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you can actually do just about the same thing without jumping and still get about the
Yeah.
same cycle. It's
Yeah.
really cool because you can't do that in the original SMB1.
All right, new strat time. That's not new strat. Almost got it though.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, you can catch that earliest drop there on the factory. That's nuts.
There we go.
Wow.
I don't know if that's a second load or a first load thing, but I obviously got it on the second load, so I actually found that out like 2 days ago, so and I didn't even bother to put it in strat share in the community Discord, which if you're looking to play this game, I encourage you to join it because a lot of people are running this game and we'll be happy to help you learn, you know?
Absolutely.
And that was not cool. Let's try that again.
You can join
There we
the Banana Mania speedrunning Discord server. There's a link at speedrun.com/SMBBM. You find it there. Big recommend if you would like to learn to speedrun this game, or if you want to do ILs as well. Try to get that time for an individual level.
Speaking of bad manners, never mind, no bad manners.
That party ball can
Real.
destroy you if you're not careful. It almost destroyed you with these, but it was nice to you. You got lucky.
Check this out. 1,
Oh, huge.
2,
I love this
3. Just like that. Don't need to
Follow
play the
them up.
stage. And we're almost
Oh,
done. 10 more stages.
Oh yeah, we in the master stages. Can the master stages handle the onslaught of jumps? Though that's the question. Oh, we're already flying. This stage owned me so hard in OG.
They can't handle these, that's for sure.
No!
Oh!
That was for me. That was for me, everyone. By the way, that was just to prove that all those deaths I took to that stage were legit. Like I wasn't bad. As you can see, it's a really hard stage, no matter what content.
Nice.
So.
There you go.
Yeah, good job on the second try. that was for me. I appreciate that.
All right, Fan Master. So we're gonna turn the camera a little bit. Jump ourselves on here. I am dead because I didn't have enough speed. That's
what
okay.
you do.
That's right. It's such like a cinematic angle. That looks so so cool. That is so satisfying to watch that whole thing unfold from there. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Lovely
and then Stamina Master. Oh no, I have to play a wire. Oh no.
Dang
I
it.
am scared.
Oh
But,
no, not a
bam.
liar. Wow, that's awesome. That was sick too.
That was beautiful. You did have to play a wire though. Take that. You think you can jump to escape all your problems?
These are my
Maybe.
genuine reactions, by the way. I have not seen some of these strats before.
Yeah.
Oh
All
no!
right, we're gonna pay some homage to SMB1. We're gonna pay some homage to one of the best Monkey Ball games. As I might be dead. Oh no, no! Come on, make it.
That was really neat. What just happened? They got like dragged around by the bar for a little bit. What the heck?
Yeah,
was
I
awesome.
made it. I got a slow bounce, so I couldn't come back from it. So close though.
It was
yeah.
worth it just to see you like rolling around in the ball for even a split second. Love the Spring Master.
I couldn't jump. I couldn't jump.
This is nuts.
So for those who know me, Ultra Heaven 5 is literally the hardest strat in the entirety of Banana Blitz, and this stage is literally the Ultra Heaven 5 of literally this category, in my honest opinion. But we made it.
Wow.
And
I
the
That's
best,
why you use the bar and the jumps to accelerate there. That's awesome.
I like to call Spring Master fruit roll up because the
Yes.
thing kind of looks like a fruit roll up.
and the best part is the rest of these stages. I like to call them jokes because this one is joke. Because check this out. That was me being serious. Hold on. Let's try that again.
The segue was fantastic.
It was fantastic. All the build
I
up.
like the free roll up.
Well, okay. So now this is the one that
Jokes.
now this is the one that I actually call Joke Master. Because check this out.
Okay.
Joke Master.
Bam. Don't need to play the stage.
Oh,
I
that's joke.
wish I could do that in actual SMB1 runs. I hate that level. Jumpless.
Now this is a
joke.
stage that they changed because if you notice, the little hitters are slow. Why do they do that? Beyond me. So
I don't know. They thought it was too hard, but they made it super easy now. Time's coming up in a couple levels, by the way.
yeah.
Is it ending on the II
on
level?
Monkey Master.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Final steady, go.
Well, there he is. Love that guy. Looking away.
And time.
GG. So we're gonna be able to see what P's IGT was pretty soon.
So I'm
even
gonna
though there's
guess
no
it.
timer on screen.
I'm gonna guess it's around 7 minutes and it was an 8 minute. Oh, okay, never mind. I was throwing for content earlier, but I don't care. 8:31's pretty good. And now let me see the RTA. That was wow. That was actually well underestimated considering all the cool strats that was going for. So yeah.
Awesome. Well done. GG.
Yeah, that was a great showcase, and it was like the perfect example of this is completely different gameplay, and you can just turn on jumps and play with jumps if you want to, you know.
Yeah, it's
Flip
almost
side
like
gameplay.
it's almost like I'm playing Banana Blitz, but with Monkey Ball 1/2 levels. Now, believe it or not, I have not woodshedded the SMB2 strats, and there is a SMB2 jump mod for the original version. So you know, like maybe sometime I will try to replicate some strats and do some quick woodshedding because this category is relatively short. And I feel like it's a really good way to get into learning how to jump if you don't want to play Banana Blitz. So, but yeah. So I guess this is where I do my special shoutouts. So first and foremost, thank you Helix and Peter for being amazing friends and co-coms, and honestly inspire me to keep on going with the Monkey Ball stuff because I am one of the outliers in the community who doesn't run the originals. I'm a Banana Blitz main, so seeing all this unfold is almost a really good sight to see.
You're working in Banana Blitz and all that stuff is super inspiring. Just finding stuff you enjoy and just getting really good at it is the stuff I like to see. Alt games in Monkey Ball are awesome. They're freaking epic hidden gems, and everyone should definitely check out more runs of mainline Monkey Ball games. And they are mainline. There's all kinds of fun stuff you can check out. Runners run everything. There's very few Monkey Ball games that have absolutely zero runners. Absolutely do check out Peas too. Best of the best when it comes to jumping.
Yeah, big vouch. Do me a favor and go follow Peas. Monkey Ball Runner. Plays some Mario Kart. Plays some
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog.
You like Sonic? Shadow's even better.
Don't forget Puyo. I do play some. See, Banana Blitz is an RNG game, and I also dabble with some RNG. It may not be nice to me, but I'm pretty good at it.
Hell yeah, just get lucky.
But in any case, yeah. Oh, go on. I was going to do more shoutouts.
You can finish up your shoutouts, but there's something I want to shout out at the end that I should have done earlier, but I'll let you finish first.
Oh, okay, sure. So, additionally, shoutouts to my friends from the Mario Kart community who I actually saw in chat whenever I promoted all of us streaming. So I really appreciate y'all for really sticking around. Same goes with the overall Monkey Ball community. You guys are obviously amazing. And let me think. And also, of course, to my community, to anyone who comes to my streams and watches every little thing that I do, even if I play Shadow over and over, I appreciate y'all so much. And I aim to continue playing this game and Banana Blitz HD just over. So I'm not done. I'm not ever gonna be done with Monkey Ball. Like this franchise is kind of my life. So even though Sonic is as well, same difference. So
same game. Look at that. I mean, who are you playing today? Really? If one can't fuse their interests when Sonic is literally in the game, then I don't know when you can, honestly. That's awesome. Yeah. It's a Sonic game.
And lastly, please follow all my socials. Follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/PeasSMB. It does not stand for Super Meat Boy. It does not stand for Super Mario Bros. It stands for Super Monkey Ball. You got to throw that out there. And you also follow my Twitter if you want to stay up to date with things, even IRL things. Same handle, PeasSMB, and YouTube just Peas, and I think that pretty much wraps it up in terms of shoutouts or whatever. And
all right, The one thing I wanted to shout out, I should have done this earlier, but I am hosting a Marble Roller mini marathon one-day event on my channel on this coming Saturday. So Peas is in it, Peter is in it, a bunch of other top runners of various Marble Rollers Monkey Ball games are in it, including some ROM hacks, stuff like that. I'm really excited for it because I've wanted like a Marble Roller marathon of some sort, and I finally decided to just do it myself.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what I was talking about. That's a chance for you to see all those Monkey Ball games that you don't see as much of. So absolutely an opportunity to see what this franchise holds in the speedrun community.
There's some really cool Monkey Ball and other Marble Roller runs that you just don't get to see a lot of. So that'll be on my channel, twitch.tv/helix13_. Excuse me, twitch.tv/helix13_, starting at about noon Central Time this coming Saturday.
I may or may not be playing this game right here, but if the camera will focus, just this game. You may not be seeing this.
He's hometown.
My hometown.
Rail, thank you so much for having us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for coming on. It was a great showcase. We showed off, sort of what people would expect to see. Then a little bit harder than what they would expect to see, and then jumps, which was just very different. And I love showcasing that type of stuff because it's just a different way of playing the game. And if that's how you want to play the game, then do it. Just make sure that you all follow all 3 of these gamers. We had all of them on the show tonight, and I hope everybody enjoyed it. Just as a reminder, if you tune in tomorrow, we're going to have Game Masters starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Show about speedruns of games that show people's proficiencies. Sometimes it's speedrunning adjacent, like not always an actual speedrun. We've had some Tetris showcases, that kind of thing. So it's a lot of fun. Make sure you tune in for that. And after that will be Time Capsule. We've got more hotfix content almost every night of the week, starting 7 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. Eastern on weekends, and we would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. You got only a couple hours left to get those subs in towards the HDQ total, because once the month of January ends officially on the West Coast, that's when that cutoff is going to happen. So if you got Prime sub laying around, definitely suggest you throw it in there, help out the HDQ total. But other than that, we'll see you on Community Spotlight in 2 weeks from now, and you can tune in tomorrow for more hotfix content. Good night, everybody.